So let us begin income from salaries discussion. Okay, all study material problems from CMA study material. Okay, inter. So take your study material which is applicable for December exams. Okay, now illustration number 1, salaries related. Okay, this again comes under separate module, therefore again here illustration 1 onwards it will count. For all heads of income it's the same serial number 1 2 3 4. For example, salaries 20 is there, house property will start from 21 illustration, like that. So all heads of income under one module, so it will have all a continuous serial number. Okay, now look at the question. State whether the following receipts are treated as salary or not. A teacher receives emoluments in kind from school in which he teaches. It is a salary, that's it. You know, yes or no? Yes, it is immaterial whether salary has been received in cash or kind, doesn't matter. A teacher of a college receives fees from university for checking answer sheets, means they are not employee, only valuation. Valuation is other sources. Okay, such receipt shall be taxable under other sources. A payment made to member of parliament, MP, MLA, they are not employees. Okay, for them whatever amount they get is other sources. Correct? Huh? That's it, over. The next illustration, what is the page number? What is the page number? Okay, before that, no, here's one, here one. Okay, here one provision is there. Okay, this is regarding arrears of salary thought concept. Mr. X joined A Limited for salary of 25,000 per month on 1st April 2022. In the year 23-24, his increment decision was pending. Okay, on 1st December 2024, his increment was finalized as for 23-24 5,000 per month. Oh, extra 5,000 per month in 23-24, which is totally 60,000 per annum. This increment was finalized on this year 24-25 year only it was finalized, means he is receiving now only. Yes or no? No. So, and for current year it was 7,500. Oh, basic salary, original salary was 25,000, whereas 7,500 rupees was finalized on 1st December. Remember that. Okay, but for entire year 24-25 75 will apply every month. 25 plus 75, 25 plus 75, remember. Now, and entire arrears of salary received on 5th December itself he received arrears of salary. What is it? 5th December in 2024. So in current year itself arrears are also received. Find gross taxable salary. Further, salary of April 25 has been received in advance on 15th March. We know very well arrears of salary is taxable in the year in which it is received. One assumption is assuming that it is not taxed earlier on due basis. Assuming it is not taxed earlier on due basis, right now it is taxable. I have a here logic. 23-24 is the year, right? Original increment belongs to 5,000 increment for 23-24 they gave, 7,500 increment they gave for 24-25. Now 23-24, what is the due date for filing IT return for them? 31st July 2024. As on then, increment decision is pending. Therefore, do you think they will declare on due basis in 23-24 this 5,000 rupees? Can I assume that this 5,000 rupees is declared in 23-24 on due basis? Can I assume that? I will not. Why? Because even on the date when she is filing return for 23-24 year, decision of increment is pending. So I assume naturally that she did not declare that increment related amount on due basis. So tell me, salaries, on what basis salary set of income is taxable? Due or receipt, whichever is earlier. Okay, now first look at this point. Okay, 23-24, I'm talking about 23-24, 24-25. By the way, her main salary was basically 25,000 rupees. Yes or no? Whereas 23-24 related 5,000 per month increment is there. Tell me this increment. By the way, for 24-25, due date for ITR 139 subsection 1 is 31st July 2024. Correct? Whereas this increment is finalized on 1st December 2024, received by her on 5th December 2024. Correct? Which means as on 31st July, this is not yet finalized. Therefore, this 5,000 per month rupees income in his IT return, I assume that they did not consider. They did not consider. So which means how much income for 23-24 they would have declared? 25,000 into 12, 3 lakh only they would have declared as income in salaries. Correct? I'm saying gross salary, not deductions and all. Gross salary would have been 3 lakh. Correct? Now again 24-25. Now 24-25 also per month is 25,000 rupees only. Yes or no? But what happened is on 1st December, yes or no? 5th December I will say. 5th December, 5,000 rupees related per month into 12 months belonging to 23-24 she received, which is again 60,000. Yes or no? By the way, this 25,000 into 12 months, 3 lakhs anyhow she is receiving, correct? Hello? Then increment of 23-24 on 5th December itself she received. I assume that this was not taxed earlier on due, so now it is taxed. Now 24-27 related 7,500 increment also she received on 5th December. Up to 5th December she would have received November, up to November 8 months income she would have received. Then December, Jan, February, March, in respective month she would have received 7,500, which means entire 7,500 is received in the current year only. So 7,500 into 12 months, how much? 75,000 plus 15,000, 90,000, correct? Hello? Further, April 25 salary, what is it? April 25 salary she also received in advance. How much is April 25 salary? 32,500, because April month salary after increment you should consider. Hello? Yes or no? April month salary is how much? 32. Some students, what they do, they write 25. Now she got increment 7,500 in December itself, which means monthly salary from December month onwards it is 32,500. Remember that. Are you clear? So 32,500. Since here 25 we considered, 7,500 we considered for 12 months here. Hello? Yes. Therefore, what is the total salary taxable in 24-25? 3 lakh plus 60,000 arrears, 90,000 current year income only. That's not arrear. Don't write this 90 as arrears. Okay, this is current year salary only. Arrears means last year salary received in current year plus 32,500 advance salary. 4,82,500. The answer is, what is the gross salary? 4,82,500. Our computation is right only. 4,82,500. Now, oh ho 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 ho. Okay. Fine. They have taken one additional assumption. What, we did that. We thought what, 5,000 is 23-24 increment. It was made 275. We thought it was incremental 5,000 to 75. Actually, what they considered, they considered 5,000 is a separate increment, 7,500 is separate increment they considered. Automatically what will happen? Another 60,000 will add. They considered that this 7,500 is in addition to 5,000. I thought. I mean, what I thought was 7,500 is from 5. Earlier 5,000, now they made it 7,500. But what they assumed is 7,500 is a separate increment, 5,000 is a separate increment. Oh, which means for 24-25, for 24-25, original salary is 25,000, correct? Into 12 months, how much it is? 3 lakh, correct? Now in 23-24 and 24-25 related 5,000 rupees arrears. 5,000 rupees increment she got. Yes or no? Increment she got now into 12 months into 2 years. How much it is? 1 lakh. Again current year 7,500 extra increment they gave 12, which is 90,000. Now advance salary is for 25 original salary, 5k first increment, second increment was 7,500. Total how much it is? 37,500. Now you see, exactly 5,47,500. I think here they would have given extra additional 7,500 increment. If they gave, it would have been more clear. They considered as a separate increment. Okay, so her increment was finalized for 23-24 was 5,000, whereas 24-25 was 7,500. When we see this sentence, if I absolutely translate in English, what would be, say 25 plus 7,500 only they will consider, yes or no? So they will not consider 25 plus 5 plus 7,500 they will not consider. That's the language looks whatever we did correct based on the language, but they did little interpretation and they said 7,500 is additional increment beyond 5. Are you clear? Okay, fine. Next, understood? That's it. 5,47,000. This is correct answer. Okay, no problem. Next, wait. Here is there some examples are there. All examples also will solve. Example. Another example is there. X joined an organization for 40,000 per month on 1st December 2024, in which salary falls on 1st day of every month. Oh, in such case, taxable salary for that year will be 30,000, which is as below. What is this? X joined for 40 per month on 1st December, which falls due on 1st day of every month. In the current year, only due basis, whatever is taxable. Okay, December salary, January 1st it will be due. February salary, March 1st it will be due. March month salary, April 1st it will be due. Total amount is 80,000 only due. Okay, so 1st January, 1st February, 1st March. So total 1,20,000 only due. Only this is taxable for her. This March month salary is due date on 1st April. It is taxable in 25, 26. Okay, you know what question they asked, what they are asking. Taxable year they are asking. March month salary is due on 1st April. Therefore, it is taxable in which year? 25, 26. Because due date comes in next year. That's why it is taxable in next year. Whereas remaining 3, it's taxable in the current year. That's it. You just see our theory in our book, in our, even when I'm telling this all points I told in the theory class, EO class I clearly told everything. Yes or no? Even we did illustrations so many. This and all nothing. Okay, easy questions all these are. Next, illustration 2. What's the page number? 92. Okay. Okay, fine. Next. Now, Ashok. By the way, here what is the question? Calculate the amount of gratuity. Okay, no problem. Ashok is an employee of ABC Limited, receives 8,05,000 as gratuity under Payment of Gratuity Act. Indirectly, they say he covered under Payment of Gratuity Act. Okay. Next, retires on 10th September 2024 after rendering 35 years 7 months. Remember, when Act is applicable, completed years of service means our total completed years of service and part thereof in excess of 6 months. Both we should consider, which means I will round it up to 36. Correct? Last drawn salary was 32,700. Everything they gave. Wait, let's directly working note. How much amount is received? How much amount is received? 8,05,000. Now, how much is exempted? First one, actual amount. Maximum exemption cannot exceed actual amount. And statutory limit, 20 lakh. Correct? Now, formula, 15 by 26 into completed year, 36 into last drawn salary, 32,500. Correct? 32,500 into 36 divided by 26. 6,75,000. 52,700. That's what, no. 32,700. Oh, 32,500. It took 32,700. Okay, fine. 32,700 multiplied by 36 multiplied by 15 by 26 is equal to 6,79,153. Least of the following. This is exempted. 6,79,153. So balance taxable gratuity is how much? 1,25,846. Now here I have taken an assumption that he is a non-government employee. If at all is a government employee, full gratuity is exempted. Correct? That's it. 1,25,846. Easy or not? Next. Illustration 3. Oh, same again. Gratuity question only. Calculate his taxable gratuity. Every time you see the question, first you see what exact question they're asking. See, then read the question. Okay. An old man retired from his job. See how lazy this fellow. He could have given some name, no? Instead of that, lazy fellow, old man they gave. Okay. An old man retired from his job after 29 years 6 months and 15 days. And 15 days, more than 6 months. Therefore, 6 months or more than 6 months, both are considered as 30 years for Gratuity Act purpose. Not Gratuity Act purpose, 29. Okay. Non-gratuity purpose, non-gratuity act. Gratuity act not applicable, 29 we consider. Gratuity applicable, 30. Be careful. CYS, completed years of service. For act applicable, 30 years. Not act applicable, 29 years. Okay. On 17th December. Okay. And received how much gratuity? 18 lakhs. Okay. No problem. His salary at the time of retirement was basic was 60,000. DNS allowance was 10,000 per month. And regarding DNS allowance, nowhere mentioned anything, nothing. So, if DA nothing is mentioned, I assume that this is not for retirement. This is not considered for retirement. I will assume that it is not considered for retirement. And remember, salary definition for Gratuity Act applicable, basic plus any DA. Okay. Whereas Gratuity Act not applicable case, salary is equal to basic plus DA only for retirement plus commission percentage of turnover. Remember this formula. Now next again next. HRA he received. HRA allowance is not relevant for gratuity purpose. Okay. Commission on turnover 1%. Commission on profit, which is 50,000. Commission on turnover 1%. Commission on profit 50,000. What is this? Commission on profit is irrelevant. Yes or no? Hello? Commission on profit is irrelevant. Commission on turnover alone, relevant. He got, again they gave one more data. He got an increment of 5,000 per month on 1st April. Right now how much is drawing, by the way, guys? Right now how much is monthly salary? Basic 60,000 per month. Okay. Basic is 60,000. You see his salary at the time of retirement is 60. At the time it is 60. Before retirement it is, sorry, before increment it is 55. Yes or no? At the time of retirement 60 means this retirement is after increment of 5, correct? Means before 1st April how much it would have been? 55,000. Before 1st April it would have been 55. From 1st April 5,000 he got and he retired exactly in December month, correct? Yes, now every information is clear. Turnover is also clear. Now calculate. If he is a government employee, full amount received is exempted. Non-government employee covered by Act. Non-government employee not covered by Act. Okay, fine. First, let me collect. Let me solve one by one carefully. Government employee exempt, correct? Second, non-government employee, Gratuity Act applicable, agreed? Yes or no? Now, gratuity received how much? 18 lakh ma. Yes or no? Minus 10 subsection 10. Exemption how much? Least 18 lakh actual amount. Statute limit 20 lakh. 15 by 26 into last drawn salary into, remember, formula apply clearly, completed years of service or part thereof more than or equal to 6 months. Now, this 30 we know. 15 by 26 we know. Last drawn salary at the time of retirement, salary is equal to basic plus any DA, correct? Any DA. Basic, last drawn salary 60,000. Any DA 10,200, correct? Monthly. Hello. So, 70,200. Agreed? Now substitute 70,200 now is equal to, tell me, 70,200 into 15 by 26 into 30 is equal to 12 lakh 15,000, correct? Now between this what is least? 12 lakh 15,000. 12 lakh 15,000. Therefore taxable amount is 5,85,000 in case if he is a non-government employee covered under Payment of Gratuity Act. Agreed or not? Next, third question. Sir, he is not covered under Gratuity Act itself. Then the formula is different again. Okay, first actual amount 18 lakhs, correct? Statute limit how much? 20 lakh. Third criteria, what is the formula? Third criteria 15 by 30. Or you can also call 1 by 2, correct? Multiplied by average salary. Remember this, average salary multiplied by only completed years of service you should take into 29. Yes or no? Into 15 by 30 means 1 by 2. Now average salary. Average salary means what? Salary of last 10 months preceding the date of retirement or preceding the month of retirement. Definition: preceding month of retirement. For leave encashment purpose, preceding date of retirement 10 months you should take. Now here, by the way, date of retirement is what? 15th December, 17th December? Date on which he retired? 17th December. 17th December 2024. December month you should ignore. Okay, last 10 months means 10th month is November. So first month means February. February 24 to November 24 is last 10 months. Agreed? Why counting pa? Jan to November 11. Jan remove automatically February to November. Okay, fine. Okay, so 10 months means last 10 months. Average salary definition for Gratuity Act. Gratuity purpose where Act is not applicable means salary of last 10 months preceding month of retirement. Suppose if it is leave encashment, last 10 months means what? You know, leave encashment point of view, 16th December is 10th month ending and 17th February would be first month beginning. 17th February to 16th December is 10 months period for leave encashment purpose. Whereas for gratuity purpose, month in which you retire we will ignore. Last 10 months we take. Now for last 10 months, what you should take for last 10 months? For last 10 months, what you should take? You should take basic for last 10 months. DA, that too only for retirement you should take. Commission only if it is as a percentage of turnover for last 10 months only you should take. Hello? Yes or no? Now basic. Now if you observe the question, at the time of retirement in December month his salary was 60,000. Yes or no? Whereas 1st April only he got increment, after increment it is 60, which means before increment it is 55, means February 24 and March 24 his salary would be 55. 2 months into 55,000 plus in the last 10 months 8 months into 60,000. Agreed? So 1,10,000, 8 6 are 4,80,000, 5 lakh. How much it is? 5,90,000. Basic salary would be 5,90,000. Now DA for retirement 0, because in the question they have just mentioned dearness element, so they did not mention retirement or non-retirement. We assumed that non-retirement. Commission as a percentage of turnover. Remember, you should take only for 10 months commission. Okay. Turnover achieved by SSE per month is 10 lakhs. Oh, 10 lakhs per month. Every month 1% means every month 10,000. So monthly in the last 10 months every month means 10 months into 10,000. How much commission you would have got? 1 lakh. Hello. So 5,90,000 basic, 0. This total for 10 months it is 6,90,000. Now remember, average means what? Divide with 10. 10 months total is 6,90,000. Average of 10 months means 69,000. Agreed? Therefore, substitute here. 69,000 is equal to how much is exempted? 69,000 divided by 2 multiplied by 29 is equal to 10 lakh 500 rupees. 10 lakh 500. Correct? Correct? 1 2 3 4 5. No. Yeah. 10 lakh 500. So 18 lakh minus 10 lakh 500 is equal to how much it is? How much it is? 18 lakh minus 10 lakh. 799 500. That's it. This is taxable gratuity. Answer correct? We'll see. It's okay, no problem. We'll see. Last on salary 70,200. Correct. Okay. Case number B. Case number B. By this answer correct for us? Array, what pa? 585 correct. Then case C. 6,51,000 they said. So here last run salary 17. Did we compute wrong number here? DA for retirement. DA for retirement they considered pa. DA for retirement here they considered. That's the reason. They assumed it is for retirement. We assumed it is not for retirement. We'll see whether they mentioned. Okay. Did they mention anything? Gratuity may be paid. While gratuity received from unemployed while claiming amount earlier. No. Not this. Here they assume DA for retirement. Ma. That's it. You know, where gratuity act is not applicable, you should only consider DA for retirement. We assumed in the question DA is not for retirement. Okay. One assumption it went wrong. When nothing is given in the question. Is there anywhere that they gave that it is eligible for retirement? Nowhere it is given. Generally, if nothing is mentioned, by default assumption is what? In CA inter we do what? DA not for retirement we assume by default. Here they assumed that for retirement they assumed. If the same pattern continued everywhere, in CMA, if DA just like that mentioned, you assume every time for retirement. But we don't know that. At this moment we cannot decide. Only after solving entire problems in this chapter we will decide in CMA if DA alone is given, should I consider retirement assumption or not retirement assumption. In this problem they assumed that it is for retirement. Hello. Only that adjustment was, it's not wrong by the way. We didn't do wrong. We did right only. Here only they did wrong, because generally if DA point is given, nothing is mentioned, it is not for retirement. Clear? That's it. Okay. So only that amount was wrong. Correct? That amount was wrong. This is right. This answer is right. Case C alone we computed with a different assumption. That's it. Okay. Next. Question number 4. This is what? This is regarding, by the way, okay, again gratuity. He was covered by Gratuity Act. Again DNS allowance they gave. Okay, we'll see. Covered by Act. I mean, since it is covered by Act, DA, retirement or no retirement, that doesn't matter. Any DA we consider. Correct? Just 1 minute. Illustration number 4. Now look at. Mrs. X is working with ABC Limited since 20 years 9 months. Okay, fine. Her salary structure is as under. Basic was 35,000, DA was 13,000. On 15th December, she died. State the treatment of gratuity in the following cases. Case number 1. Mrs. X retired on 10th December and gratuity 8 lakhs was received by her husband as on 18th December. Whereas husband received Mrs. X gratuity Okay, husband of Mrs. received gratuity on 18th December falling due to death. Oh, some fantastic question. You know what? If at all you have received a gratuity on death, fully exempted. Whether you are government employee, non-government employee, doesn't matter. Okay. Whereas here you see, she retired at first on 10th December. Correct? Later husband received on 18th December. Okay, case 1, case 2. She later received on 18th December. So now that might be taxable. That will be taxable. You see here. Case number 2, since gratuity falls due after death directly. Okay, that is not taxable. Whereas case 1, gratuity is taxable because no, she retired before she died, which means even though amount of gratuity received later, it is still taxable. Now how to calculate the taxable amount? By the way, how much amount husband received? 8 lakhs. Remember, legal heir received because of death. If gratuity came because of death, fully exempted. You retired well before, later payment only later. By then SSC died, exemption will not apply. Okay. Yes, but in reality, what companies do, they will make sure it is because of died. Okay, retirement point they will remove it in reality. Okay, practically they can remove retirement concept so that the people get exemption tax benefit. Okay, fine. Anyhow, so how much is the amount received? Gratuity 8 lakhs. Correct? Huh? By the way, she is liable for gratuity act. So statutory limit how much? 8 lakhs. Sorry. Actual amount 8 lakhs. Statutory limit 20 lakhs. Now third one. 15 by 26 into last drawn salary into completed years of service more than or equal to 6 months. Correct? Now completed years how many she has? 20 years 9 months means 21. Correct? 15 by 26. Last drawn salary means what? Basic plus any DA. Basic how much? 35 plus 13. Oh, 48,000. Correct? 48,000. So how much it is? 48,000 into 21 into 15 by 26 is equal to 5,81,538. Yes or no? Next, therefore 8 lakhs multiplied minus 581,538 is equal to 2,18,462 is taxable gratuity in case number 1. Correct? That's it. Easy. Very good point we learned here. Okay, so what is the point that we learned? If at all she received after death directly gratuity, that time only released. Because of death they released. She didn't retire, she died before retirement and gratuity received, fully exempted. She retired first and then died later, not applicable. Able to understand? Exemption will not apply. Next, leave encashment. Leave encashment, we know how tough leave encashment is generally. Yes or no? Formula, big formula will be there. Okay, fine. See this question, illustration number 5. Can I proceed? See, I'm solving very in depth. Okay, and those students who are watching directly this problem without watching my EO classes, okay, CMA students of our generally for CMA students we give CA inter tax recordings, and if at all you are directly watching this without watching that classes, it is tough for you to understand because we are directly discussing problem without provision. Or one alternative, there's a tax marathon available. Watch that marathon. Okay, then watch these problems, then you might understand to some extent. Fine. Next, Mr. Banu is working in Zebra Limited since last 25 years 9 months. For leave encashment purpose, completed years of service means only completed years. You should not take part there of 6 months and all. Yes or no? So I will take only 25. Okay. By the way, what is the question they are asking? Compute taxable leave encashment. Okay, fine, no problem. So 25 only I will take. Correct? The company allows 2 months leave for every completed year of service to its employees. 2 months. But as per computation, we should only take 1 month leave for every year. 30 days only we should take. Correct? And I assume 1 month means 30 days. During the job, he had availed 20 months leave. Oh. At the time of retirement on 10th August 2024, at the time of retirement 10th August 2024, he got 7,50,000 as leave encashment. Last 10 months means up to 9th August. Okay, 10th month ending. First month ending would have been November 2023, 10th November. 10th November 2023 to 10th August 2020, 9th August 2024 is 10 months period. Tricky. We'll solve. It's okay. Okay. Very tricky problem. Even in CA Inter, this much tough is not there. As on that date means what? When she is receiving leave encashment. When she is receiving the leave encashment, that time his basic salary was 35 per month. DA was 20,000 per month. Remember, DA for leave encashment purpose, for retirement only we should consider. And if nothing is mentioned, I assume that it is for retirement, because in illustration 3, DA, even though they simply mention, they assumed it is for retirement. But in CA inter problems, if DA is just mentioned, no retirement point, nothing is mentioned, if just DA, plain DA they gave, we assume it is not for retirement. But in CMA problem, we are assuming it is for retirement. Correct? You're able to recollect first provisions? Then commission was 5% on turnover, okay, and 2,000 fixed commission. Fixed commission of 2,000 I will not consider for leave encashment purpose. Only percentage of turnover I will consider. Correct? Then turnover affected by SSC during last 12 months evenly was 50 lakh. Oh, all 12 months put together it is 50 lakh, man. So by 50 lakh divided by 12 is equal to monthly turnover is, oh my god, 4,16,666. Some odd numbers in this question. Okay, 12 months evenly 50,000 means per month it is 4,16,000 probably. Actually, is it like I'm little doubtful. Okay, I think 50 lakh I will assume that it is yearly turnover, not a monthly turnover. Why? Because 5% of 50 lakh means 2.5 lakh will come monthly. Are basic salary 35, turnover commission will be 2.5 lakh. No, that logic won't seem right. So that's the reason what I assume that this entire 50 lakh was 12 months put together. Okay, now monthly turnover is what? Average. Monthly turnover is what? Average. Average turnover is what? 4,66,666. Correct? Okay, fine. Never see the answer. Directly we'll solve and see. Okay, let us go by our logic only. Maybe their answer will be wrong sometimes. Okay. Abba, increment point. Banu got increment of 10,000 per month from 1st January 2024 in basic and 5,000 per month in DA. Oh, which means before increment his basic was 30. After increment it is 35 and 20. Before increment it is 30 and 15. Correct? Hello? Yeah, fine. Compute the taxable leave encashment salary. It will take time. Fine. What is the leave encashment received? What is the leave encashment received? That's okay. You take this only. How much is the amount? 7,50,000. How much it is? 7,50,000. Okay. Next, minus exemption 10 subsection 10A. 10 double A only. Yeah, correct. 10 AA only. Correct? Okay. Now 4 criterias. Leave encashment 4 criterias. 1. Actual amount 7.5 lakh. Statutory limit 25 lakh. Third limit 10 months into average salary. Fourth criteria, this is what okay. Fourth criteria, first, okay, unutilized leave you should calculate. Now completed years of service into 1 month only eligible maximum in a year. Hello, yes or no? Minus number of months utilized. Because here they have given month language, I'm using months because basically we use days. We use this complete years into every year how many days is eligible. Here every year they are eligible for 2 months, but 2 months or 1 month, 30 days, whichever is lower. So that only we should take eligibility purpose, calculation purpose, minus number of months utilized. Correct? Then what you will get in the numerator? The numerator is called as unutilized leave. Correct? Divided by 1 month, nothing but multiplied by average salary. This is the formula which is there in our book. Remember, in our book, yes, 30 days will be there. Okay, here also days will be there. Here also days will be there in our book. Okay, but since in this question they gave month language, so I'm directly using month, and I assume that 1 month is equal to 30 days. Okay, now we need to first compute these ingredients. Okay, first most important ingredient, average salary. I will directly take in the next page. Okay. Average salary means what? Last 10 months preceding date of retirement. Remember, in our book also we clearly mentioned date, and even in the class I clearly mentioned, okay, date. Now in this question, date of retirement is what? In this question, date of retirement is 10th August 2024. 10th August 2024. Now I should take 10 months preceding the date means end of 10th month is what? End of 10th month means what? Okay, end of 10th month will be preceding the date means what date? 9th August 2024. Now 9th August, November onwards I will calculate. 10th November, I'm just calculating I'm little doubtful. Okay, 10th November to December 1 month, December 9th, Jan 9th, Feb 9th, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh, 9 only coming. So which means 10th October we should take. Correct? 10th October 2023 to 9th August 2024. This is exactly 10 months. Correct? Now if you observe from 1st January 2024 onwards, her basic salary is, remember her first salary, basic salary plus DA. Okay, her basic salary plus DA. Okay, and commission as a percentage of turnover. Okay, now look at from 1st January onwards, because at the time of retirement, remember at the time of retirement, as on that date, salary was 35, DA was 20. Correct? So from 1st January, and again they gave one more point in this question. She got increment of 10,000 per month from 1st January in basic, 5,000 in DA. Right now she is getting how much? Basic 35, 20. Is it after increment or before increment? After increment. Correct? Because at the time of retirement, this is her salary. Means before increment, basic would have been 30, DA would have been 15. Correct? Now look at, very tough, I will tell you. Okay, now here I need to calculate. Yeah, wait. Okay, now so we need to compute from 10th October to 9th August salary, which means 1st January there is an increment, right? First I will compute from 1st January to 9th August 2024. Correct? Now 1st January to 31st July, first 7 months I'll calculate. 7 months I'll calculate. But per month 35,000. Correct? Into 7 months. Correct? Plus 35,000 multiplied by 9 by 31 August. Hello? 9 by 31. Do you agree? Do you agree with my computation first? Hello, yeah. Is this correct or wrong? 1st January to 9th August, 7 months July. August 9 days salary only, no? Am I right or not? What, Purna? What give? Why are you doubtful? Doubtful. Why you give doubtful ways? Okay. Into 35,000 into 9 divided by 31 is equal to basic salary is 2,55,161 DA. After increment DA is right now 20k. 20k is after increment DA. Correct? Same logic will apply. 20,000 into 7 months plus 20,000 into 9 days divided by 31. Sir, 7 months we understood, sir. What is 9 by 31, sir? 9 days in August only she is getting that salary. Divided by 31 days August month. That's why. Okay. 20,000 into 7. Then 20,000 into 9 divided by 31 is equal to 1,45,000. Hello? 1,45,806. Correct? Now commission as a percentage of turnover. Monthly commission was how much? 4,16,000. Sorry, monthly turnover was how much? Not even 4,16,000 here. We computed somewhere. 4,16,666. Okay. Now you see. Now she is getting 5% commission. Remember, this number. This is bigger number will come. Okay. Commission is equal to commission as a percentage of turnover. Monthly turnover is 4,16,000 multiplied by, only for 7 months first I will look for, multiplied by 5% is equal to 4,16,000 into 7 multiplied by 4,16,000. Very good observation. Okay, 4,16,000 into 666. Okay, 4,16,666 multiplied by 7 months multiplied by 5%. If this question comes in exam, how time will be sufficient? Okay, this total amount, correct? 1,45,833. Not at over. August 9 months turnover plus again 4,16,666 into 9 days turnover multiplied by 5%. Correct? 4,66 into 666 divided by 9 divided by 31 into 5%. Appa 6,048. Correct? So total 1,45,833 plus 6,048 is equal to 15,881. It is only commission. Hello, what pa? 1,51,000. 1,881. No. That what? Okay. 1,51,881. Correct? Remember, this is only commission. Now total salary from 1st January. Total salary from 1st January to 9th August is what? 9th August is what? How much is the total salary? 2,55,161 plus 1,45,806 plus 151,881. Please compute along with me always, because sometimes I might do wrong calculation. That's the reason. Divided by 10. Correct? No. It's only 1st January to. You should compute 10th October to 31st December. No. Before increment, that also you should calculate. Then this and that total you should get divided by 10 you should do. This amount you should compute for remaining 2 months. No. This only you did for 7.5 months. Another 2.5 months is there. Agreed. Until now. Now again. Now I have to compute from 10th October 2023 to 31st December 2023 only. Okay. Now again, basic is equal to. Okay. Before increment, remember, before increment it was 30,000. November, December full month she got, no? 2 plus again 30,000 multiplied by October month you take. October month it is 22 days divided by 31 days. Do you agree? 10th October onwards means 22 days October. Okay. Is equal to how much? 30,000 into 2. Okay. 30,000 into 22 divided by 31 is equal to 21,000. Okay. This amount will come to 81,290 rupees. Agreed? DA nothing is mentioned. We assume that retirement. Before increment it was 15,000 year. Correct? Okay. Plus. Okay. 15,000 into 22 by 31 is equal to 40,645. Okay. I just did it from this value. I just divided by 2 because proportion is half only nala. Okay. Next. Then commission as a percentage. 4,16,666 monthly sale. 2 months multiplied by 5% plus 4,66,666. Correct? Multiplied by 20 days by 31 plus 5%. How much is that? 4,16,666 divided by 2 multiplied by 5%. 41,666. And 4,16,666 multiplied by 22 divided by 31. So 20 days turnover we got into 5%. Total amount 56,451. Now look at 81, 46, 45, 56. 56,451 plus 46,45 plus 81,290. I hope we are doing right only. Again, if at all they say something else answer, now we need to check. 386. Now total 10 months salary 5,52,848 is equal to 7 lakh. Total 10 months salary ma 7,31,234. Average salary 10 is equal to 73,123. Hama. So tough average salary computation. Now substitute this in the above. Okay. Now into average salary. Correct? By the way, substitute 10 months into average salary. How much? 7,31,234. This you agree? Next. Now here average salary 73,123. Correct? Wait. 73,123. No. Be careful. Let us be careful. Okay. How many completed years? Fourth criteria I am calculating. Ma? How many completed years? 25. Okay. 25. Monthly he is eligible for 2 months leave, but for computation purpose I will only take 1 month. So is equal to 25 minus number of months he utilized. 20 months. See, he had availed 20 months leave. So he utilized how many? 20 months. So which means unutilized leave is only 5 divided by 1 month into average salary 73,123. Oh, into 5 is equal to 3,65,617. Okay, 615 whatever. Okay, 617 will take. Okay, now least of the following 3,65,000. Therefore 3,65,617. So balance amount is taxable. 7,50,000 minus 365 is 617 is equal to 3,84,383. Answer here how much? Oh my goodness, 3,84,000 we got. Here they have 3,90,000. This one we got. They got average salary 71,817. We'll see once. So October 23. First we will see from Jan to this one. Okay, Jan to this one we will take DA. Commission totally, yeah, this is also correct only. This is also I think correct only, we have taken total. Okay, they have equated this. Now let us once check. Array 1 minute. November, December, why 25 they took? Increment was how much actually? Oh, DA increment is also there, no? Wait. Increment was how much actually? Bonus 10k increment, 25 that salary was. That's why you should be numbering. You don't have book, no? I considered wrong number. You must have opened PDF, no? Here I considered 30. I thought 5,000 increment. What is that increment actually? 25 only. Yes or no? Only that number we did wrong. But it's okay. Number only we did wrong, not logic. Okay? So which means only this number will vary. Correct? Why you don't? You would have carried updated book. No, why old books you are carrying? 25 into 2 and 25,000 into 22 by 31. How much it is? 6 lakh. No. 60. 25,000 into 2. Okay. And 25,000 into 22 divided by 31 is equal to 1,77,000. Sorry. 67,741. Only this answer went wrong. Correct? Now let us calculate 67,741 plus 40,645 plus 56,451. I think those of you watching online, if at all you already considered correct number, nothing to worry. Okay. Now this amount is 1,64,837 or whatever. Okay. Now 5,52,848 plus 1,64,837 is equal to correct. Now we got the correct answer. Okay. 7,17,685. So the basic salary will be 7,17,685 divided by 10 is equal to 71,768. Because no, I'll be relying upon you. That number I took because you also confirmed, I also confirmed and then proceeded. 71,768. Just substitute that. Okay. Now. Okay. 77 lakhs. 10 month salary means what? 7,17,685. Now here 10 months means what? 71,768. Correct? Is equal to 3,58,840. Now here 3,58,840. 7,50,000 minus 3,58,840 is equal to 3,91,160. Now you see the answer. That's it. 915. 3,90,915. 200 rupees. Okay. That's okay. That could have been a round of adjustment. That's it. We did correctly. You know what we did? Mistake. 35. I took this 30k. 5,000 increment logic I took. It's actually 10,000 in basic. 5,000 increment in DA. DA we correctly considered computation. Okay. That's it. If this question comes in exam, similar question comes in exam, it showing itself takes a lot of time. Next. Another question is there. Hey, by the way, here one more question is there. Sub question. How shall be your answer differ if SSC had taken 2 months leave instead of 20 months? Oh, 2 months only has taken. 25 months is eligible minus 2. 23 by it will come like 23. This number instead of here minus 20, instead of that it is 2. Then here the number would have been 23. 23 divided by 1 into 71,768. So 71,768 into 23 is equal to 16,50,664. Now you will get this exemption only. 7,17,000 you will get exemption, correct? 7,50,000 minus 7,17,685 is equal to 32,315 taxable. 32,300 ba taxable amount, correct? That's okay because of round of adjustment. For us, for them and the slight amount difference will come because of round of adjustment. That's it, correct? Hello, that's it. Next, oh, immediately there is one more illustration. They should not give dates and all in between. Okay, just 1 minute. Yeah, next illustration number 6. Oh my god, he retired on 31st March. Preceding date means 30th March. Preceding date of retirement means 30th March. Find taxable leave encashment. Worst question again. Provided if increment is not there, abba, thank god. If increment is there, again that question, okay? At the time of retirements, 18 months leave was lying to the credit office account. Oh, whole 18 months leave was available, ma. Hello, look at, read first. Observe what I'm saying. 18 months leave is available. Balance available. It's not utilized. Be careful. Okay, he received leave encashment equivalent to 18 months basic salary. Okay, he received leave encashment 1,26,000, which is equal to 18 months basic salary. Indirectly, what is the basic salary divided by 18? 7,000. Basic salary is how much, you know? 7,000. You see, they cleverly did not give basic salary information, and they said indirectly leave encashment received 1,26,000. Okay, now next, his employer allowed him 1.5 month leave. 1.5 month leave for every completed year of service. Every completed year of service. Okay, 1.5 month leave available. Okay, during his tenure, he availed 12 months leave. Abba, availed leave also they gave. Otherwise, we should have computed this. We should compute this. Since they gave, we no need to compute. At the time of retirement, he also gets DA 3,000. His last increment was 1,000. Boy, again increment they gave. His last increment was in basic was 1,000. Okay, at the time of retirement, leave encashment 18 months of his basic. 18 months of basics at the time of retirement basic, before increment basic they didn't give. But I assume that at the time of retirement, since you are getting money, I assume that it is 7,000 is after increment. I assume that 7,000 is after. So before increment it was 6,000. Up to 31st March his salary was 6,000. But you know, luckily we don't have to worry. Why? You know, he retired on 31st March. You know, last 10 months means June month onwards it will come. Only 7,000 is his salary. Yes? Yes or no? Equivalent to 18 months basic salary. Here again there is a, okay fine, I will not interpret that much. Okay, I don't know whether the answer they consider like that or not. I'll not interpret to that much. If at all they gave, what doubt I have is 1,26,000 18 months salary, they said no. Out of this 7,000, you know, from 1st April would have been there, 6,000 would have been last. So that possibility also there, but for us it is irrelevant. Okay, he received 1,26,000. That's it. Now I'll compute. Okay, he received how much? 1,26,000. Leave encashment, how much he received? 1,26,000. Again, first I will apply again statutory limit exemption. First exemption, actual amount 1,26,000. Second exemption, statutory limit 25 lakhs. Third exemption, 10 months into average salary. Fourth one, completed years of service multiplied by 1 month leave eligible or 1.5 month as per company policy, whichever is lower, 1 month minus leaves utilized 12 months. Yes or no? Leaves utilized 12 only. Remember, leaves how many available? 18. That is unnecessary for us. That's unnecessary for us. Divided by 1 month multiplied by average salary. Correct? Now first we will compute what is average salary. First we will compute average salary. Remember, since last 10 months before retirement, 7,000 is constant. So I don't have to worry about 30 days or 20 days or 15 days, all that I don't have to worry. Okay, last 10 months 7,000 multiplied by 10 is equal to 70,000. DA at the time of retirement is how much? DA 3,000. Okay, once again I'm repeating, in CA, CMA, Into, if the word DA is mentioned, nothing is mentioned, just DA mentioned, and there is no other point regarding retirement. We assume that it is for retirement. Okay, 30,000. Commission amount they gave? They did not give commission. So commission as a percentage of turnover 0. So therefore total salary is 1 lakh divided by 10 months is equal to 10,000 is average salary. Now look at, now substitute. Okay, now substitute is equal to 10 months multiplied by 10,000 is equal to 1 lakh. Okay, now next, completed years of service, how many? How many completed years of service? So cleverly they gave. They have not given completed years. We should derive it. You know. Now look at. He is eligible for how many leaves every month, every year? Every year, as per company policy, how many is eligible for? 1.5. Yes or no? He is eligible for 1.5 month leave. Now look at. I need to apply my mathematics, arithmetics. He is eligible for 1.5 month. Now, by the way, leave unavailed is 18 months. Leave unavailed is 18 months. How much leave is gross having? We don't know. But what company gave is 12 months is unavailed. 12 months is utilized they gave. 12 months is utilized they gave. Yes or no? So, every year, look at, every year, completed years we need to find out. Complete years multiplied by 1.5 month every year. This much is gross available leave for him. Okay. How many he utilized? 12 months. 12 months utilized, that is correct? He availed 12 months. Now, if they calculate like this, they got 18 months answer. Now, let us substitute. Completed years, I will assume x. Okay. 1.5x minus 12 is equal to 18, correct? Okay. 1.5x I will assume. Okay. Now, the 12 you transfer. 1.5x is equal to 30. X is equal to 20 years. 30 divided by 1.5. 30 divided by 1.5. Okay. So, which means his complete years are 20. Now, substitute. 20 into 1. Gross eligibility he is getting 20 minus. He took leave how many? 12. Okay. Divided by 1 is equal to 2. Appa. 2 months only is eligible. Is equal to how much eligible? 20,000. Therefore, how much is the answer? 20,000 only exemption. Therefore, 1,06,000 is taxable. Super question, no? Very good question, no? So, by the way, did they use all this formula? Array, we got wrong answer. Huh? Wait, it's okay. Average salary, that is correct. 1,26,000 correct. All this correct. Average. Leave taken, why they did not consider 20? Correct. Minus 12. Correct only, no? 20. Correct, no? Why we took 2? You people, just whatever I write, you are agreeing. Array, correctly mentioned, no? Here I took accidentally. 20 minus 12, how much it is? 8. Just observe, no? Sometimes I'll be focusing on explanation, I'll be doing computation mistake. You just tell me. Okay, 80,000 answer. Correct only. Our answer is right only. The answer is 26. You see 20 how we derived? How we derived 20? We derived it in working note. Correct? Yes. How they gave note? You see. Employee has received 18 months leave encashment on termination of service, as well as he enjoyed 12 months of leave during his tenure. Totally that means he had received a leave of 30. Since leave allowed by employer is 1.5 month for every year, it signifies that 20 years. Whatever we did only they gave. But in this way simply you cannot calculate. Whatever I told only you can calculate. They said, so as per company policy 18 left to, so 12. Every year is eligible for 1.5. That only I told you. Yes or no? But if I tell like this directly, you will not understand. That's why I told equation formula. Okay, that's it. That's it. Amma, thank God. Okay. By the way, 1,26,000 I received. How much we receive? 1,26,000. Okay, fine. 1,26,000. So 46,000 is taxable. Okay, that's it. Everything we correct right only. Here 20 minus 12 I took 2. It's actually 8. Yeah. Next. Focus. Pension, no need to be tension. Okay, it's easy only, nothing to worry. Can I directly solve? Pension. With this I think retirement benefits will be over, gratuity over, leave encashment over, pension. But beautiful problems. In CA also you don't have this stuff. Okay, very good problems. Mr. Amit has retired from his job on 31st March. Okay, from 1st April 2024 he was entitled to a pension of 3,000 per month from 1st April. On 1st August, oh, 1st August, what happened? He got 80% of his pension commuted. Oh, out of 3,000, 80% he sacrificed. Means from 1st August onwards, he is receiving only 20%, which is 600 rupees. And how much amount he received? Lump sum 1,20,000. Compute the pension. If he is a government employee, first I will compute uncommuted pension. Uncommuted pension I will compute first. Uncommuted. Okay. First I will calculate uncommuted pension. Now April to July, which is 4 months, multiplied by every month 3,000 is getting. How much it is? Uncommuted 12,000. Whereas August to March, he is not receiving 8 months into 3,000 into, he will receive now onwards 20% only, because no, 80% is sacrificed monthly amount and he's got lump sum amount. Yes or no? So how much it is? 3,000, 4,800. Uncommuted pension is 16,800. Remember, uncommuted pension is taxable for everybody. Government employee, non-government, everybody is taxable. Correct? 2. Commuted pension. Commuted pension taxability. Correct? Now, I will only first government employee, 0. Non-government employee, how much is received? Non-government employee, gratuity received. He received gratuity. Then, how much, by the way, commuted pension received, ma? How much commuted pension received? Commuted pension received is 1,20,000. 1,20,000. And we know very well that 1/3 of full pension value exempted. 1/3 of 1,20,000 is equal to 80%. Okay. So 1,20,000 divided by 80% divided by 3 is equal to 50,000. Correct? So how much is commuted pension taxable? 70. So now total pension taxable for non-government employee but receiving gratuity is 16,800 plus 70. 86,800. Correct? Next. Sir, he is not receiving gratuity, sir. Then half of 1,20,000 divided by 80%. 1,20,000 by 80 means what, ma? Full pension value computation. In our book, formula clearly given. Yes or no? 1,20,000 divided by 80% divided by 2, 75,000. Okay. Now received is 1,20,000 minus 75 is equal to 45. 45,000 plus 16,800. Okay. 45,000 plus 16,800 is equal to 61,800. That one answer is 61,800, 86,800, 16,800. That's it. For all government, non-government employee receiving gratuity, not receiving gratuity, everywhere clearly computed. So 100% full pension value 1,50,000, that we already know. Okay. Then retrenchment compensation, VRS is there. No problem on VRS and all. Allowances is there. Okay. Next HRA. Oh, directly we need to compute HRA. That's it. Fine. We'll do one thing. We'll wind up the session today. Okay. And anyhow, retirement benefits related problems we completed. Now we need to compute non-retirement. Other than retirement related problems, we are getting now HRA, RFA, car allowance, all that. Now onwards it will be little faster, I feel so. We'll see. Okay. So one conclusion here until now, whatever we understood is DA. If simply mentioned, nothing is mentioned additionally, we assume that it is for retirement. But CA inter students, if at all watching, if at all in CA exam paper, if DA is mentioned, nothing is mentioned, we assume that it is not for retirement. For CA exam point of view, not for retirement. Okay. CMA point of view, it is for retirement. If they specifically give something, consider that. If nothing is mentioned, this assumption you follow. That's it. Next up, let's discuss illustration number 8. Okay. X is a resident of Ajmer, received 11,48,000 as a basic salary. By the way, first of all, what is it? Determine the quantum of exempted house rent allowance if at all he is opting for old regime. Obviously, right? HRA allowance is allowable under only optional tax regime. NSSC following default tax regime, HRA cannot be claimed. Okay. Now here they are asking HRA. And if you remember, I have given in the book, concept book, good notes at the last of the salaries chapter. Salary definitions I gave, summary. In this chapter, where and all different definitions of salary is there. Yes or no? For HRA, VRS, leave encashment, gratuity where gratuity act does not apply, and even RPF contribution taxability purpose. Salary means basic plus DA for retirement plus commission as a percentage of turnover. So for HRA purpose also basic plus DA for retirement and commission for the as a percentage of turnover. Okay. So he's receiving basic salary 11,48,000 during the year 24-25. In addition, he also get 1,14,800 as DNS allowance forming part of the salary. They said forming part of basic. Forming part of the basic means nothing but we will consider this as for retirement purpose. Explicitly they gave it. Okay, and he gets 7% commission on sales made by him, and sales made by X during the relevant year was 10,86,000 and 1,16,000 HRA. He however pays 2,15,000 as rent. Okay, now by the way, where is the okay, X is the resident of Ajmer. Ajmer means not Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai, other than for these 4 cities. Therefore 40% of the HRA received, sorry, yeah, 40% of the salary. What is it? 40% of the salary, that much is only exempted. Correct? Now look at how much is exempted. Now first tell me how much is the HRA received. How much is HRA received? HRA received is 1,16,000 ma. 1,16,000. Now exemption, least of the following. One is actual amount. Correct? And the another one, rent paid minus 10% of salary. Third criteria, 40% of salary. Correct? Now salary is equal to, by the way, if you remember here, they have not given for which period he got house rent allowance. I assumed that for entire 12 months he got allowance, entire 12 months is paying rent, entire 12 months details I am taking. Relevant period here means 12 months entirely. Okay. Now salary means what? Basic plus DA for retirement plus commission percentage of turnover. Now basic is how much? 11,48,000. 11,48,000 plus DA for retirement how much? 1,14,800. Correct? 1,14,800. Commission 7% of 10,86,000. 10,86,000 into 7%, 76,020. What is it? 76,020. So what is the total salary? 76,020, 1,14,000, 1,14,800, 76,020 plus 11,48,000 is equal to 13,38,820. Correct? This is the salary. Now you tell me into 40% is equal to, third criteria, 5,35,528. 10% means what? 13,38,000, 13,38,820 into 10%. So 1,33,885. Now rent paid how much in that year? Rent paid by him is 2,15,800. Correct? 2,15,800 is equal to 81,915. Least of the following. 10 subsection 13A. What is it? 10 subsection 10 13A. Least of the following. So 81,915. 81. Sorry? Which one? 8. That's okay. Just see, for 10 rupees difference, not an issue. It's okay. Okay. So 882. Okay. So here it is 882. Okay, fine, no problem. So 2,15,800 minus 1,33,882 is equal to what is exemption? 81,918. So 1,16,000 minus 81,918 is equal to taxable HRA. The answer is 34,082. What is the answer given? Okay, that's it. Easy or not? Yes. Next. Next. Oh, very good problem. This is regarding a similar problem we solved in income tax CA inter also. TYK first question. In salaries chapter, TYK the first question we solved is this only. Okay. Now look at. Compute the taxable HRA of Mr. Abhijit opting for old regime from the following data. Basic salary, DA, HRA were they have given. Rent paid how much per month in Pune they have given. Okay. On 1st July, there is an increment in basic salary by 10th. Which means April to July one category. Okay, April to June one category we need to compute. Then July onwards, July, August, On 1st October, employee hired a new flat in Kolkata at the same rent as he was posted to Kolkata. Oh, earlier it was Pune, now it is Kolkata. Which means July to September. July to September, one category. Okay. Then October 2. On 1st November, employee purchased his own flat. Okay. Up to December only, one category. Whereas Jan to March, since he's staying in his own house, no rent, for Jan to March he won't get any exemption. So we need to put 4 amount columns. Okay. Now what are they asking, by the way? Taxable HRA they are asking. Now you see, HRA, no, we should compute, technically speaking, we should compute on a monthly basis exemption. But since all the 12 months information is constant, at a time we can compute for 12 months like we did in the previous problem. But whereas in this problem, if you see, for 2 months, 3 months, there is a variation in ingredients. For example, in HRA, what are the points that are changing? What are the factors here? One is HRA received. Another one, rent paid how much? Second factor. Another one, location. Another one, location. These 3 factors, any one factor changed in a particular period. Only for those 3-4 months where all these factors are same, I will combine and compute. Able to understand? For example, in this problem, as I told right now, April to June, July to September, October to December, Jan to March. One thing what they gave cleverly, quarterly breakup they gave indirectly. Quarter, there is a change they have given. There is a pattern here. Every quarter beginning, there is some change. Are you clear? Now, first, April to June. April to June. Next, July to September. Then, October to December. Then, Jan to March. And if you observe, April to June, he is staying in Pune. Correct? Huh? Even July to September also he is staying in Pune. But why there is a difference here? Why are we taking difference April to June and July to September? Because July onwards he got an increment in salary. So July to September salary definition will vary. Amount will vary. April to June salary definition is different. July to September salary definition is different. Then again, why October to December we took different? Because in October he went to Kolkata. Because in one of the denominator, if you observe, in one of the denominator, here 40% deduction only will get. Here 40% of salary only will get. Whereas here 50% of salary we should take. Understood? Huh? Next, Jan to December, no deduction for HRA. Jan to March, sorry. Last quarter, Jan to March, he purchased his own house and staying in that own house. Means he is staying in a own house where he is not paying any rent. Therefore, HRA deduction is not available. Are you clear? He is staying in his own house means what? He is not paying rent. When you are not paying the rent, there is no deduction for HRA. Now, next. Now, first I will compute certain points. Salary I will compute for all these periods. Salary means what? Basic plus DA for retirement, commission as a percentage of turnover. Now, if you see, basic is 50,000. Yes or no? DA is 20,000. Commission and all they have not given. Correct? So 70,000 rupees is the basic salary for April to June. Agreed? April to June 70,000 per month. Yes or no? By the way, how many months here? 3 months. Correct? So 70,000 per month. Correct? 70k multiplied by 3. How much is the basic salary? No. Sorry. I will not do like this. Basic salary 70,000. Correct? And no 70 only. Correct? Full salary is 70. Correct? No. Basic is 50, DA is 20. Therefore, total salary is how much? Commission is not there. 70k multiplied by 3 months. How much is the salary? 2,10,000. Next, 1st July onwards, 10,000 increment is there. Okay. 1st July onwards, the basic salary is going to be, basic plus DA is going to be 80,000 into 3 months. 2,40,000. Whereas even here also, 80,000 into 3 months, 2,40,000. Because in all the cases, the information is constant. Later on, yes or no? There is no salary change happened after 1st July. Correct? Next. Second ingredient. Rent paid how much? I am calculating rent paid how much. Okay. Now, if you observe, 40,000 is the amount of rent that he is paying. Yes or no? And in Kolkata also 1st October onwards same rent is paying, but city changed. Okay, so 40,000 is a rental expenditure, there is no change at all. So 40k per month, correct? Now tell me, here it is 3 months into 40, 1,20,000. Everywhere 1,20,000 will come, correct? Everywhere 1,20,000 will come. Third column it will not come. Fourth column, sorry, last column it will not come because he is staying in his own house. Okay, then we have got calculated rent paid, salary we calculated, enough. This information is enough. We can directly calculate now HRA exemption, correct? Now I will calculate HRA exemption. HRA exemption I will calculate. First tell me how much amount he received HRA. How much amount he received? How much amount he received HRA? Every month he is receiving 40,000 per month. Yes or no? 4 3s are 1,20,000 he received. Every month he receiving 1,20,000, correct? 1,20,000 and 1,20,000 minus exemption. Exemption under 10 subsection 13a. Here 0. Okay, in all these 3 cases I will have to fill it. What are the actual amount? Okay, 40 or 50% of 40 or 50% of salary, rent paid minus 10% of salary. Here I will not calculate at all because in the fourth column he is staying in one house, so I will not calculate exemption. Now actual amount, how much? Actual amount of HRA received is 1,20,000. Here also 1,20,000. Here also 1,20,000. Okay. Now first 2 column 40% of salary. Salary we know 40% how much? 2,20,000 into 40%, 84,000, correct? 84,000. Whereas here 2,40,000 into 40%, 96,000. Whereas here Kolkata 50%, 2,40,000 into 50% of salary. Yes or no? Whereas here 50%, here 40%, here 40%. Next, rent paid. We know rent paid minus 10% of salary. Rent paid minus 10%, correct? Now 1,20,000 minus 1,20,000 minus 21,000. Should I? Will you agree? Here it is 99,000 rent paid. We saw 1,20,000 minus 10% of salary. 2,10,000 into 10%, 21,000, 99. Again here rent paid 1,20,000 minus 24,000, 96. Correct? 96. Again here also rent paid 1,20,000 minus 24,000. Again what? 96. Now you might get, sir, everywhere we are computing same formula. No. Why are you doing in different amount columns? You see, here we apply 50%, here we apply 40% logic. Are you clear? And whereas in this column, why we apply differently? Because salary amount is different. Are you clear? That's the reason April to June, why we combined? In April to June, salary, rent, everything is same. July to September, salary, rent, location, everything is same. October to December, location, salary, rent paid, everything is same. Able to understand? But in all these 3 put together, rent is not same throughout, location is not same throughout, salary is not same throughout. So I cannot do combinedly at a time. Clear? Now list of the following is exempted. Now I will select. In this list is 84. In this list is 96. Anywhere 96. In this also list is 96. Now what is the balance taxable HRA? Okay, HRA received 1,20,000 minus 84,000 is equal to how much is the taxable HRA? 36. Now 1,20,000 minus 96,000 is equal to taxable HRA how much? 24. 1,20,000 minus 96,000 is equal to taxable HRA how much? 24. And here full 1,20,000 is taxable. Therefore total HRA taxable how much? 2,04,000. Correct? Look at the answer. 2,04,000. That's it. This is how you should do. Easy. Next. So that's HRA exemption. Next, illustration number 2. Sorry, illustration number 10. Next. Mr. Lalu Singh received education allowance of 80 rupees per month. For his first child 90. Oh, for first child entire 90 is exempted. Per child it is only 100 exemption. Remember, education allowance is exempted per child only 100. Hostel education allowance is exempted per child only 300. Yes or no? And for a second child 120. Oh, for second child no, 20 rupees is taxable. Okay. For second, 80 here. Sorry. Okay, any two children can take exemption. Okay, for first child no, he is getting 80 per month for first child, 90 per month for second child, 120 per month for third child. I will claim exemption for third child and second child because I will get exemption 90. Here I will get 100. First child I will not claim. Entire on 80 I will pay tax. 80 per month I will treat it as taxable allowance because for two children up to 100 we can claim. Now if I claim 80 and 90 exemption, I will get only 170 exemption, whereas if I claim like this order, I will get 190 exemption per month. That's the reason beneficial order we should take. Next, he also received hostel allowance of 1000 per month. I think for all the three put together they said. Okay, now I think for all the three put together they said means per child 300 into two child 600 per month I will exempt, 400 per month I will tax it. Okay, none of his children are studying. Find taxable children education allowance and hostel allowance if at all he is opting for old regime. Whether he is studying or doesn't matter. Allowance is exempted to the extent given, permission given. Yes or no? Allowances are exempted. Some allowances are linked with actual spending. Some allowances are linked with, Some allowances are linked with what? Some allowances are linked with directly exemption. For example, transport allowance is there by blind, dumb, deaf. It is exempted up to 3,200. Whether you are really spending or not doesn't matter. Education allowance also spending doesn't matter. So whether the children are studying or not doesn't matter. Yes or no? Be careful. Now let us calculate. Okay. So education allowance. How much they received first of all? 80 plus 90 plus 100. Yes or no? Into 12. How much it is? 190 plus 80 multiplied by 12 months, 3,240. Yes or no? 3,240 minus exemption under 10 subsection 14 under clause number 2, that is personal purpose related allowances. Okay, if you remember clause number, write clause number, or else why to confuse you, remove the clause number. Now how much is exempted per child? First child I will claim 100 exemption, second child 90 exemption multiplied by 12 months. Yes or no? This much I will claim. Correct? Is equal to 2,280. So minus 3,420, 960 is taxable. Children education allowance is this much. Now hostel allowance. I assume hostel allowance is received is 12,000 minus 600 into 12. Two children. Yes or no? Remember I already told. Okay, 7,200. So therefore 4,800 is taxable. Yes or no? Plus 960 is equal to 5,760 is taxable. What is the, by the way, what are they asking? Find out taxable allowance and hostel. We computed. Exempted 4,800 correct. Children education allowance 3,480. I think they did some wrong calculation. Check out once. 100 plus 90 plus 80 into 12 is equal to 3,240. Correct. 190 into 12 exemption 2,280, 960. Here how much? Here they did wrong calculation. This numbers they put correctly. The totaling was wrong. 3,480 minus 2,280. How much is the total? I think this amount mentioning is wrong probably. For us, how much they got? 3,240, 2,280. They gave wrong number. 3,240 it is. Yes or no? Hey, wait. It is 120 pa. Here we took 100. Allowance received is how much? What total value? Here 120 number they give. Yes. 120 plus 90 plus 80 is equal to into 12. 3,480 we received. Correct only. 3,480 minus 2,280. Then what is taxable is 1,200. Then total amount taxable is 6,000. Just that we took a wrong number here. That's why please tell me when I'm totaling, because I can't focus on all numbers, or else I have to I have to think about it. What is the point of you sitting then? Okay, you be attentive. That's why carry books always. Next, Mr. and Mrs. X have 3 children and 2 of them are not studying. Okay, doesn't matter whether they're studying or not, doesn't matter. Both Mr. X and Mrs. X, they are working in A Limited and getting children education allowance. They are getting children education allowance of 500 per month. Okay, it is not per child. They mentioned that totally for two of them, two children were there, for two put together 500 per month. And for hostel, how much they are getting? 1000. Compute taxable elements. Very simple. 300 in education, it's taxable. 12 is equal to 3600. In hostel, it is 400 is taxable, is equal to 12. 4800 is taxable. Therefore, both put together 8400. That's it. Easy or not? Taxable elements. And if you see here, one twist is there. Okay. Mr. X and wife, both of them are working in a company and both of them are getting allowance. Both of them can claim exemption. Both of them can claim exemption. There is nowhere in the law where it says if husband is claiming deduction, wife should not claim. If wife is claiming, husband should not claim. No. Therefore, in the hands of X, 4,000 exemption he will get. Wife also will get exemption. Are you clear? That's it. Next. What is the next one? Illustration number 12. Wow, so many were there. Allowances. Fine. Here, compute gross taxable salary. Okay. For assessment year 25-26. Assuming he is opted for old regime. Remember, they are asking us to compute gross salary. Okay. Fine. Let us compute one by one. Now, gross salary. How much is the gross salary? First of all, no, first gross salary computation, sorry, basic salary. How much is the basic salary? 75,000 per month. 75,000 per month. When I am writing here, you just confirm with the amount once again. Okay, 9 lakhs. What is it? 9 lakhs. Next. Dearness allowance, 2,000 per month, 50%. Oh, they gave specifically 50% only for retirement. Okay, 12,000. Yes or no? DA, how much is that, by the way? 2,000 per month. 2,000 multiplied by 12. By the way, 50% only retirement. Correct? 24,000. Next, education allowance. He has one son and 3 daughters. Total is getting 1,000. But how much is exempted? Education allowance, how much is exempted? 1,000 into 12 is equal to 12,000. He is getting minus 200 into 12. 200 rupees per month only, 100 rupees per child. Yes or no? Next up. Now, so 200 into 12 is equal to 2,400. So balance amount is 9,600. Okay. Next. Now, by the way, I just want to give one observation here. Previously, we solved 8 rupees, 90 rupees, 120. They are getting exemption. No. Yes or no? Some students, what they do, per child 100 rupees up to 2 child, they directly claim 200 rupees exemption. No, exemption per child cannot exceed 11 even. First, per child if I am getting 8 rupees allowance only, then 8 only exempt. Per child if I am getting more than 100, then 100 is exempt. Are you clear? You should always calculate exemption per child basis only. You cannot calculate total minus 200. No, you can't. Now here they give 1,000 per month for all children put together. I assume that 1,000 rupees is equally for all 4. 250, 250, 250, 250. So now exemption for 2 children, how much? 100 and 100. Clear? That's it. Next. Hostel allowance 2,000. Okay. 300. Okay. Hostel allowance. So first of all, he getting 24,000. Correct? Now 600 per child. 7,200 exempt. Correct? 24,000 minus 7,200. 16,800 is taxable. Next. Medical allowance fully taxable. It doesn't matter actual expenditure. Medical allowance is fully taxable. Is there anywhere that we discussed exemption? Medical allowance 1,000 rupees per month he received 12 months. Full 12,000 is taxable. Yes or no? Even when we are discussing medical facility concept, there also I told medical allowance is fully taxable. Transport allowance being used for office and residence. Remember, they have not given anywhere indirectly or directly whether he is blind, dumb, deaf. They have not given. Yes or no? Only for blind, deaf and dumb. Yes or no? A transport allowance is exempted up to 3,200 per month. Here, since they have not given any information, I assume that he is not a blind, deaf and dumb. I assume like that. Okay? 1,800 per month into 12 fully taxable. Yes or no? Transport allowance 1,800 into 12 months. How much it is? 21,600. Correct? Is equal to 21,600. Okay. Next up. Servant allowance. You remember under optional tax regime, there are three allowances: uniform allowance, servant allowance, uniform allowance, servant allowance. There is one more allowance under optional tax regime. These three are exempted to the extent spent. Okay, uniform allowance, research allowance, servant allowance. Uniform allowance, research allowance, servant allowance. In our book also I told you to modify that. Okay, there is a rectification I told in our book. Okay, uniform allowance, servant allowance, uniform, servant, research. These three allowances only under optional tax regime you will get exemption. That too, how much you will get? How much ever you spent only you will get. Apart from this, there are three more official allowances. You didn't find where it is. Show me. That's why you should see the class. Here only there. Where are you searching? Here only it is there. Okay. So, what is the page number in GOAT notes? Page number 40 in the GOAT notes I even told. There is a small mistake there and I told you to rectify. Under DTR, under OTR. These are official allowances. Okay. These are official allowances. What are official allowances? 6 types were there. Okay. What are official allowances? 6 types. Conveyance allowance. Okay. Daily allowance. Remember, daily allowance. Another one? Traveling allowance. This is one category. There is another category. Uniform allowance, research allowance, servant allowance. Correct? Now if you see, under default tax regime, this second category is fully taxable. That's what servant allowance. Servant allowance is nothing but helper. Servant means what? Helper. Yes or no? Helper allowance or servant allowance you can call anyway. Okay. Under default tax regime, these three allowances, uniform, research and helper, servant, nothing but fully taxable. Whereas conveyance allowance, daily allowance and travel allowance, under default tax regime also, how much ever you spend, that is exempted. Whereas under optional tax regime, both the categories will be exempted to the extent spent. Okay. Here you see, servant allowance 1000 per month they said, but nothing related to spending they gave. Therefore, I assume that there is no spending at all. So no, servant allowance 1000 per month multiplied by 12 months is equal to 12,000. Okay, 12,000. Next, city compensatory allowance fully taxable. CCA fully taxable. How much is the amount? 2,000 per month. 2,000 per month multiplied by 12. 24,000 is fully taxable. Then entertainment allowance fully taxable. Remember, deduction you should compute after gross salary only. Entertainment allowance deduction will come under 16. Not, you should not set off here. Okay, that too deduction will be only for government employee. Entertainment allowance, not for normal employee. Here they have not given anything. Okay, next, so 1000 per month fully taxable. Entertainment allowance 1000 per month multiplied by 12, so 12,000 fully taxable. Next, assistant allowance, nothing but helper allowance. Okay, assistant, servant, helper, all the three are same. Now paid is 2,000 per month, he got 3,000, only 1,000 per month is taxable. Remember, helper allowance you can claim. Remember, here actual amount to pay 2,000, right? This 2,000 when you can claim deduction? Only if it is optional tax regime. Suppose if the question is default tax regime, full 3,000 is fully taxable. Spending doesn't matter. Okay, next, so 1,000 per month is taxable. What is it? By the way, what is this? Assistant allowance. Assistant allowance. Assistant allowance. So how much it is? 12,000 only taxable. Correct? 3,000 minus 2,000 multiplied by 12. Okay, next, professional development allowance. This is generally, I assume, research allowance. I assume that this is research allowance. Professional development means probably research. That is one assumption. That is one assumption. Okay, one assumption is research allowance. Another assumption is maybe not related to research. I can also tell that. Okay, if that is the case, entire 2,000 per month is taxable. Actual expenditure for the purpose is 8,000 per month. They said per month is only, he is only getting 2,000. I assume this is not related to research. I assume this is not related to research. Okay, so 2,000 per month is fully taxable. Professional development allowance 2,000 multiplied by 12. Okay, 24,000. Correct? Suppose if it is for company research purpose, some research related purpose they are giving. Okay, then actual expenditure spent is exempted. Bonus 2,40,000 per annum fully taxable. Bonus 2,40,000 per annum Okay, next commission 9,000 per annum. Okay, commission 9,000 per annum. Next fees 5,000 per annum. You call any name, they are all monetary payments, yes or no? Now what is the gross salary? Okay, now look at 9 lakh plus 24,000 plus 9,600 plus 16,800 plus 12,000 plus 21,600 plus 12,000 plus 24,000 plus 12,000 plus 12,000 plus 24,000 plus 2 lakh 40 plus 9,000 plus 5,000 is equal to 13 lakh. Okay, 22,000. 13 lakh 22,000. What answer they gave? PDA they took. Okay, fine. PDA they took it. They considered it as a research allowance. They considered it as a research allowance. At that time, this 24 will not be taxable. If I remove this 24, our answer is correct again. Okay, I told you there are two possibilities you can take. There are two possibilities you can take. Correct? Now again, here they are asking, assume is opted for old regime. What if, however, if the SS is declaring on a default tax regime, how much? Okay, now research allowance, default tax regime. Under default tax regime, PDA is fully taxable. Okay, PDA is fully taxable. Now education allowance fully taxable. Correct? Hostel allowance fully taxable. Medical allowance anyhow full taxed. Servant allowance full taxed. Assistant allowance 3,000 per month, 36,000 fully taxable. Under default tax regime, these are the numbers. Now you look at again 9 lakh plus 24,000 plus 12,000 plus 24,000 plus 12,000 plus 21,600 plus 12,000 plus 24,000 plus 12,000 plus 36,000 plus 24,000 2 lakh 40 plus 9,000 plus 5,000 is equal to 13 lakh 55. 13 lakh 55 600. This is under default tax regime. Yes or no? 12 lakh 98. 12 lakh 98,000 is under optional tax regime. Correct answer. That's it. Easy or not? Next another question they gave. Illustration number 13. Miss Sonal, being a citizen of India and government employee has received the following. Okay, immediately Indian citizen government employee means allowances are exempted, like that they will feel. No, there is a section called 10 subsection 7 which is giving exemption for allowances received by government employee outside India. Okay, it is not, it is in India only. Now remember, she is a government employee. Okay, where again, what is the question they are asking? Computer gross salary, assuming she opted for old regime. Now basic 52,000 per month. I will compute directly. Just a minute. Now next, actually now illustration 13, in between what sums are missing? 12 just now we solved. No, 10 11 we need to solve. 10 11 we missed. We'll go back and then solve 10 and 11 also. Okay, first we will solve illustration number 13. Okay, then we'll go back to 10 and 11 illustrations also. Next, now so look at basic salary, how much? Now basic salary, how much? How much it is? 52,000 per month. Correct? 52,000 per month into 12 months. Why again? I'll directly write here. 52,000 into 12 is equal to 6,24,000. DA 23,000 into 12, 2,76,000. Correct? Dearness pay, all are same only. 12,000. Okay, 12,000 fees, 50,000 per annum they said. HRA, oh, we need to calculate HRA exemption, we need to calculate. Okay, we will do working note 1 and then calculate. Children education allowance, she is having one child only, therefore for one child only they'll get exemption. 100 rupees per month only they'll get exemption. Correct? Yeah, so only 100 into 12 months, 1200, 1800 only taxable. Correct? Children allowance, remember in exam don't confuse. Children education allowance is different from children allowance. Children allowance is fully taxable. Children allowance is fully taxable. So entire, okay, by the way, wait. So 3,000 per month ma, Okay, minus 100 rupees only exempt into 12 months, 34,800. Okay, you got 3,000 per month minus 100 rupees only, so 2,900 per month is taxable. Children allowance, entire 12,000 is taxable per annum. Hostel allowance, one child only she has, per month 300 exemption, 1,700 only taxable per month. So 1,700 into 12 is equal to 20,400. Correct? Yes. Next, dress allowance, nothing but I call it as uniform allowance. Uniform allowance is exempted under optional tax regime. Actual amount spent, yes or no? So 5,000 per month, actual expenditure 10,000 per month, so fully exempted. Yes or no? Fully exempted. Oh, no. They gave separately uniform allowance below. Dress allowance is not uniform allowance. That means because they gave uniform allowance separately, I assume dress allowance means for casual purpose. So dress allowance is fully taxable. Okay, 5,000 into 12, 60,000. Correct? Next, uniform allowance, 2,000 per month into 12, 24 minus 12,000 exempted. So how much is taxable? 12,000. Correct? Tiffin allowance, fully taxable. Allowances are fully taxable. Remember, food voucher. Okay, food voucher, food voucher, non-alcoholic beverages and food consumption purpose. If a company is giving voucher up to 50 rupees per meal is exempted. And remember, in this problems right now we have not yet reached Perquisites calculation. Okay, we are only discussing at allowances level. Okay, next, tiffin allowance, entire amount is taxable, 12,000. Education allowance for her own education, fully taxable. So 2,000 per month into 12, how much it is? 24,000. Are you clear? Now here, her own education they said, right? Again, there is a possibility that this can be considered as a research allowance. If it is considered as a research allowance, 1,500 per month you can give exemption. Okay, but I am going with assuming that this is not a research related allowance. Okay, they have taken research allowance they have taken. Okay, so they have taken allowance that it's a research allowance. They have taken assumption that this is a research allowance. Therefore 500 per month only taxable into 12 months is equal to how much? 6,000 is only taxable. Are you clear? Next, now HRA working note. Remember, rent paid for Kolkata house is 20,000 per month. Kolkata they gave rent paid details they gave. Now HRA exemption, yes or no? HRA exemption, how much she received? HRA 15,000 per month, which means 1,80,000 she received minus exemption, actual amount 1,80,000. Next, rent paid minus 10% of salary, 50. Kolkata, right? Therefore 50% of salary. Salary is equal to basic plus DNS allowance for retirement plus commission as a percentage of turnover. Basic how much per month? 52,000. Correct? 52,000. DNS allowance, how much is the DNS allowance? 23,000 plus 1,000. How much it is? 24,000 DNS purpose. Yes or no? I assume that both are considered for retirement. Okay, plus commission did they give? No, that's it. 0 is equal to 52,000 into 24,000 is equal to 52,000 plus 24,000 is equal to 76,000 multiplied by 12 months is equal to 9,12,000 is the salary per annum. Okay, so 9,12,000, 10% of salary means 91,200. Rent paid 20,000 per month in Kolkata. Yes or no? See that information. Rent paid 20,000 per month only Kolkata. Yes or no? 2,40,000 minus 91,200 is equal to 1,48,800. This will be 9,12,000 into 50% is equal to 4,56,000. List of the following: 1,48,800. Therefore 1,80,000 minus 148,800 is equal to 31,300. That's it. What is the answer? Correct? 31,200. Now to calculate the total amount. Okay, 6,24,000 plus 2,76,000 plus 12,000 plus 50,000 plus 31,200 plus 34,800 plus 12,000 plus 20,400. Okay, plus 60,000 plus 12,000 plus 12,000 plus 6,000 is equal to gross salary 11,50,400. Right? That's it. Easy or not? Next, Nothing, no new difficult point, just that some allowance names they're using different name. Okay, here education allowance for own study, they considered it as research allowance. Okay, they considered as research allowance. So sometimes these assumptions are very careful. Whatever problems you are solving here, same question will come in exams, maybe numbers will change, the logics and all are same exactly, you can consider. For example, in the above illustration, how shall we answer different? If Sonal is working outside India and rent paid for house in Japan, when where she is paying rent paid doesn't matter. Even if the house is outside India, exemption you will get under HRA. Now since it is outside India, Japan, house is not in Kolkata, 40% only she'll get deduction. Remember, only 40% she'll get deduction. Okay, wait. Government employee, I told at the beginning this point, she is a government employee and working outside India. Remember, if a government employee working outside India is getting any allowance, all allowances are exempted. For a government employee under 10 subsection 7, any government employee and citizen of India working outside India, if she is getting any allowance, all allowances paid to her by government is fully exempt. Therefore, allowance don't need to consider. Directly basic plus fees. DA is also allowance. Remember, DNSEA is also allowance. A new point, yes or no? 6,74,000. Are you clear? DNS pay, DA, both are allowances. Fees is not an allowance. Technically, fees is also a type of allowance. Fees is also a type of allowance. Are you clear? Any other name you call it's allowance basically. Basic alone is taxable to best of my knowledge. But they did not consider fees as allowance. Therefore, it is taxable. Able to understand? Fees probably would be some additional service employee would have performed. For that reason, we would have paid the fee. Fees is generally for service that we taken from employee. So that could be the reason. That's the reason this is not an allowance. They have not treated it as allowance. Suppose if at all fees is paid whether you worked or not. Fees is paid as a fixed amount every month. Again, it is treated as allowance. What is the difference between allowance and fees? What reimbursement? Allowance means what? Whether you will spend or not, whether you will do or not, I will give you this much amount every month or every year. That's allowance. Bonus is an allowance. Yes or no? Why bonus is exempt here? I mean, did they have a bonus? Did they give a bonus? I mean, they did not give. In the above, it is given. Bonus. Yes or no? That's it. So fees probably would have been paid to him, paid to the employee, because they are rendering some service to the company additionally. Okay, that could be the reason why we are giving. Able to understand? So if a government employee is working outside India, DNS allowance, HRA, everything is exempted. Yes or no? That's it. That's illustration number 14. Correct? Remember, 10 subsection 7 exemption is available. Whether you are going for optional tax or default tax, doesn't matter. 10 subsection 7 is available. Whether it is an optional tax regime or default tax regime, doesn't matter. All allowances are exempted to a government employee working outside India. That's it. Next, I will go back to illustration number 10 and 11. Some 10 11 were pending. Okay, I will go back to 10 and 11. We completed, no? That's why I am proper on track. We completed, no? Why you said 10 11 is not over? You observing this? Okay. So okay, wait. I will see. Question number 14. Okay. Then 15. You said 11, 10 and 11 we didn't work. We worked, no? Then enna confusion Purna. Next. It's okay. I'm just going slowly. Oh, RFA related information also given here. Very good. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Illustration number 15. Okay. Mr. Chauhan has the following salary structure. By the way, what is the question they are asking? Compute taxable value of accommodation in the hands of Chauhan in the following cases, assuming he has opted old regime. For RFA purpose, Perquisites valuation. Remember, in entire Perquisites valuation, only food voucher up to 50 rupees per meal. That point alone is different in optional tax regime, default tax regime. Remaining all other Perquisite valuation is same. Yes or no? In all Perquisite valuation is same under default tax regime and optional tax regime. Only for food voucher, 50 rupees per meal exemption is there, right? That exemption you can claim in optional tax regime only, but not in default. Now, Two cases they are given. Employer own the accommodation, employer hire the accommodation at a monthly rent. Okay. Now, by the way, accommodation is provided where? Rent-free accommodation in Chennai, which means more than 40 lakh population. So 10% of salary, correct? Perquisite value is what? Value of accommodation is what? 10% of salary, correct? Now, for RFA purpose, salary means what? Basic plus DA for retirement plus any commission plus bonus plus taxable portion of allowances. Now look at basic salary 75,000 per month. Okay, so 75,000 per month into 12 months. Okay, now by the way, entire 12 months is provided RFA. Remember, rent-free accommodation perquisite valuation shall be done only for number of months employee occupying the house. Suppose company provided the house for employee from 1st April, but he occupied it only from 1st October. Only for 6 months we should compute. That time salary details are also to be computed only for those 6 months. Those 6 months related basic, those 6 months related DA, those 6 months related commission, only that you should take. Yes or no? Now, how much it is? Now basic is how much? Look at basic is how much? 75,000 per month, 9 lakhs. Okay, plus DNS, DA point they have not given. Okay, education allowance they gave 500 rupees per month he is getting. He has 3 children, which means 200 rupees per month exempted. Okay, fine, we'll go. DA it is there, pa. 3,000 into 12 months, 36,000 plus commission there. Commission is not there. Bonus is there? Yes. Bonus is 10,000 per annum. Okay, plus taxable portion of allowances. Now in these allowances, taxable portion I will consider. Okay, so now I consider DA, I considered bonus, I considered basic. Now taxable portion of allowances I'm calculating here. 300 per month is taxable. Okay, into 12 months, how much it is? 3,600. Fees fully taxable, it is also treated as allowance. Now again, here there is a question. Is the fees considered as allowance or not is the question. All taxable monetary allowances and monetary payments, entire amount you should take, I will consider. So this is 5,000 per annum I will consider. 500 minus 200. 2 children, up to 2 children, 100 per month is exempt, no? Hello? Okay, entertainment allowance for per annum how much it is? 12,000. Okay, I think 3,600, 5,000, 12,000. 17 plus 20,600 is the taxable portion of allowance. Are you clear? All taxable monetary and fees is 20,600. 9 lakhs plus 36,000 plus 10,000 plus 20,600 is equal to 9,66,600. This is the salary definition. Now remember, accommodation provided is own accommodation at Chennai. Yes or no? So taxable is 10% of salary is equal to 9,66,600. 9,66,600 into 10% is equal to 96,660 rupees. What is the answer given? What is the answer given? 95,220. Okay, 95,220. We'll see what exactly happened. So salary for work, okay, computation of RFA, basic 90. Basic they gave how much? Basic how much they gave? 75 per month, no? Idiots, why they computed wrongly? Okay, again all the amounts are wrong only. Okay, as per that we consider. Did we consider bonus, basic? Yes, we considered. Yes or no? We considered basic. Yes or no? Yes, we consider 9 lakhs. It's actually 9 lakhs probably. Okay, then DNS allowance, did we consider? Did we consider DNS allowance? Yes, they considered and we considered it. Entertainment allowance, did we consider? Yes, we considered it. We considered it here. Yes or no? Then education allowance 3,600. Yes, we considered. Then bonus 10,000 we considered. Yes, we considered 10,000. Yes or no? Then fees 5,000 considered. Yes, within this 5,000 is also considered. Yes or no? You see here 5,000 is considered. So our calculation is only right. Here the answer is wrong. Here the answer is wrong. Okay, So basic salary for all, this is actually 9 lakhs. Bonus is how much? 10,000 per annum. Per annum. Fees is 5,000 and all this. Just total this here. 9 lakhs plus, I think all this 9 lakhs here, no number they entered wrong. 9 lakhs plus 10,000. 9 lakhs plus 10,000. 5,000. Our, this is correct. Huh? Ours, why where we went wrong? Wait. You didn't get the point. Plus 12,000 plus 3,600. 9,52,200 they are getting. Okay. But why we got how much? 9,66,600. Why we got 966? That is the reason. How much DNS elements they took here? Okay. Did they give any retirement? DA? Did they give any information? Hey, wait. Here they gave 60% of the DA, because no, we assume it by DA. DA means full. DA for retirement we should take. Correct. Their answer is correct. Here we took full DA. 3,000 into 60%. Correct? 36,000 into 60, which means 21,600. Perfect. You see, sometimes they are giving DA retirement specifically how much. So be careful. So in CMA Institute study material, now we need to have two things. DA just mentioned, no, nothing is mentioned, we assume it is retirement. Sometimes they are mentioning DA for retirement how much, then only that much you should take. Here we missed that point. That's the reason we went wrong. 9 lakh plus 21,600 plus 10,000 plus 20,600 is equal to, you see, I put formula correctly here. Yes or no? How much it is? 9,52,200. That's it. Automatically our answer is correct. Are you able to understand? Now suppose if it is a rented accommodation. Rented accommodation, how much is the perquisite? 10% of salary, which is 95,520, or actual rent 7,900 into 12, whichever is lower. Correct? 94,800. So automatically the answer is 94,800. The second question. Correct? Over. That's it. Next, illustration number 16. Are you clear until now? Okay. RFA related problems, whatever is there, we'll finish and then we will take a break. Okay. Now, illustration number 16. Okay. 16. Okay. In the above, how shall your answer differ if property situated in a city where population is less than 40 lakh but more than 25 lakh? Okay. Then 7.5%. How much is taxable? 7.5% of salary is only taxable. So automatically, okay, 95,220 is divided by 10 into 7.5 is equal to 71,415. And this answer is wrong. Hired by employer, actual or salary, whichever is lower. Now 10% of salary 71,415 only will come. The second part is wrong answer. There also 71,415 only will come. 10% of salary or rent, whichever is lower. Correct? So the second part of the answer is wrong. Please rectify. Okay. Illustration number 16. Kindly rectify. I think till now this is the only mistake we found. Yes or no? Till now we did not find any mistake in this book. Correct? Yeah. Hired by employer. They gave the equation correctly, but by copy pasting they did exact copy paste. Okay. The second point is also 71,415. Remember, this is the correct answer. Are you clear? Next. Hey, wait. Hired by employer. Correct only. No. Correct only. Wait. In case of hiring, it's always 10% of salary or actual rent, whichever is lower. If it is own accommodation in a city where population is less than 40 lakh and more than or equal to 25 lakh, more than or equal to 15 or 25, some number is there. Okay. 7.5%, that's fine. But rented accommodation is a separate perquisite valuation. 10% of salary or actual, whichever is lower, that amount will not change. Rented accommodation will not change because of city. Correct. That is correct only. 10% of salary only correct. We by mistake took 7.5 here. Here it is not 7.5, it is 10 only. You open and see RFA. You will understand. Rented accommodation, it's only 10% of salary or actual rent, whichever is lower. That's it. Next, correct only. That provision is correct only. Okay. Next. That's why when you're solving every time in problem, you always recollect once the provision so that you will not do a mistake. Okay. Next. That's what. Okay. Miss Tuti. Suppose if again 10% of salary rate, if it is hotel accommodation, 24% of salary, you see. 24% of salary if it is hotel accommodation, if accommodation is provided in a hotel, or a rent, whichever is lower. That's it. Miss Tuti has following salary structure. By the way, what are they asking? Oh, find her gross taxable salary. Appa, so much is there. Find her gross taxable salary. It's okay. We'll compute. In this RFA is there? Rent-free accommodation is there. Rent-free accommodation is there. We'll do one thing. We'll take a break and come back. Okay. These are all now comprehensive problems they are giving. Find her gross taxable salary. All are comprehensive problem from illustration 17. Okay. It's okay. They'll be very good. Another half an hour, another 1 hour max. I think we will finish this problems. That's it. Yes. So illustration 17. Miss Tuti. Okay. She has the following salary structure. We need to find gross salary. Okay. Fine. Let us find one by one. And here they specifically gave DA not forming part of retirement. So they gave specifically. Okay. Fine. Anyhow. So let's compute it. Gross salary we need to find out. Okay. First, basic salary. How much is the basic salary? 15,000 into 12. By the way, is she retired anywhere? No, nothing. Okay, so 12 months, which is equal to 1,80,000. Correct? Then DA 5,000 per month into 12. DA, this is not for retirement, which is 60,000 per annum. Correct? Next, hostel allowance 1,000 per month. She don't have any children, therefore no exemption at all. Correct? If number of children are there, 2 children are there, then for 2 children exemption will get. So entire 1,000 per month taxable. Children education allowance is 12,000 taxable. Correct? Next, tiffin allowance fully taxable 500 per month. Tiffin allowance, okay, 6,000 per annum, nothing but. Correct? Next, transport allowance 200 per month, fully taxable. You know how much it is? 2,400 per annum. Next, bonus fully taxable. Bonus per annum itself they give. Yeah, bonus 20,000. Okay. Next, commission 15,000. Commission. By the way, they did not mention anything, so I assume that not percentage of turnover. Remember, but whatever it is fully taxable basically. Yes or no? Next, free refreshment in office worth 5,000 per annum. Refreshments provided 5,000 per annum. I think this per day 50 rupees she can take. We can take exemptions. Okay. No. Wait. See, actually, food and alcoholic beverages, refreshments, one point will be there. You remember? Food, alcohol beverages and free refreshments. Nothing but tea, coffee like that. Refreshments means tea, coffee like that. Fully exempt. Refreshments no need to be taxed. Okay. Refreshments no need to be taxed. Remember, meals means 50 per day exemption. 50 per meal actually they say, but per day 1 meal they had, we can take an exemption. Refreshment, nothing is taxable. Mobile phone facility, mobile phone exempted. Computer facility exempted. Yes or no? Mobile phone, telephone facility exempted, computer facility both are exempted. She has been provided with RFA in Kolkata. The house was allotted her with effect from 1st, but she could occupy only from 1st June. Okay, house was allotted on 1st May, but she occupied only from 1st June. Means only for 10 months we should calculate RFA. Correct? Now, rent-free accommodation, working note 1. Okay, remember, owned by the employer in Kolkata. 10% of salary is the perquisite. Correct? RFA, what is a 10% of salary? Remember, what is salary? Basic plus DA for retirement. Yes or no? DA for retirement is not there. Plus any commission, plus bonus, taxable portion of allowances. All taxable portion of allowances I need to take. You see? Yes or no? On all these rounded items, 10% you should apply. 1,80,000 plus 12,000 plus 6,000 plus 2,400 plus 20,000 plus 15,000. This is salary definition. Correct? Why? Basic, DA for retirement is not there. Any commission, bonus, taxable portion of allowances only I am taking. Yes or no? Therefore, 2,35,000 in 10% means 23,540. Therefore, what is the gross salary? 1,80,000 plus 60,000 plus 12,000 plus 6,000 plus 2,400 plus 20,000 plus 15,000 plus 23,540 is equal to 3,18,940. Look at the answer. 3,15,017 they said. Hey, wait. Is there any information they gave? Nah, nothing. That's it. How they considered? By the way, 180 bonus commission they considered. DNS allowance they considered. Hostels fully taxable. Tiffin allowance fully taxable. Transport allowance 2000. Everything is considered correctly. Rent free accommodation 10%. No. Array, what happened? Hey, 10 months. No. Hey, we should take 10 months. No. Yet Ayapan, we should take 10 months. No. Here we took full value. This is year figures, sir. 12 months figures, 10 months figures, 12 months figures. But we need to calculate for 10 months. We consider that point. Amma, we should be careful. 23,540 into 10 divided by 12. 19,000. 19,617. Be careful that, okay? Now the answer will be correct. That's it. Now the answer is correct. Yes, everything correctly computed. Correct? Be careful. It was given. We already observed it. But when we are solving, we are missing it. This is how in exam also we do mistakes. If at all we do as many mistakes as possible in the class and realize it that this is how a mistake can happen, that will be stored in your mind as a checkpoint. So whenever you are calculating RFA, when you are calculating salary, take only for that many months for which it is provided. Okay, always. That's why you should always compute salary separately for RFA purpose again. It's always better. You see here, yeah. You see here, salary they computed separately again. Yes or no? They didn't compute, they just did 10 by 12. Next. Again, illustration number 18. Find her gross salary, assuming she has opted for old regime. Okay, fine, let it be. Okay. Now, how much is the basic salary? So in the question also 6,000 per month, which is 72,000. By the way, from when she joined in the company, nothing is given. Okay. So how much it is? 72,000 per annum. Correct? DA 3,000 per month. If DA nothing is mentioned, we assume that part of retirement. Is there anywhere given information related to DA? Nothing, nowhere. So we assume that it is part of retirement. So D earnest allowance 3,000, 36,000 per annum. Correct? Next, academic development allowance. Remember, optional tax regime 1,000, expenditure incurred 700, 300 rupees per month only is taxable because it is treated as research allowance. Yes or no? Academic development allowance 3,600. Next, entertainment allowance fully taxable. Entertainment allowance, yes or no? 6,000 fully taxable. Correct? Next, she has been provided with a rent-free accommodation in Purulia. Okay. On 1st July, she was posted to Kolkata. A new house further allotted to her on the same date. Wow. Okay, 2 accommodations were there. So she was having accommodation in one city called, she was provided Purulia, means 1st April 2024 to 30th June, which means for 3 months she has in Purulia. Yes or no? Where since Purulia means, I think it might be a mid city, mid category city, I will assume. Okay, 7.5%. Okay, 7.5% I will take accommodation. Mid city I will assume. See, actually they are supposed to give population details here. They didn't give. Full information is not there. Whereas on 1st July, Kolkata she posted a new house further allotted. Remember, it was a further allotment to her on the same date. But she surrendered. She surrendered Purulia house only on 31st December. Because of a change of place, if at all you were given another accommodation, 3 months, 90 days, you can have both accommodations. Yes or no? You can have both, any one only is taxable. Whereas after 3 months of transfer, if at all 2 accommodations you are enjoying, 2 accommodations fully taxable. Be careful. Now look at the dates here. First, City P and City K Kolkata. Correct? 1st April 2024 to 30th June 2024. This we will tax it pakka. Anyhow, because accommodation we need to tax it. Whereas 1st July 2024 onwards to 31st March 2025. Yes or no? Because Kolkata house, whether she surrendered or not, nothing is given. Okay. For all these months, we need to tax it. Basically, we need to tax it. But the problem is, in between July to okay, December. You see, I gave a gap intentionally. Wait, July to December, Purulia house, whatever city P, she's still using it. Means for 6 months in the year, She is using two accommodations simultaneously. Correct? She is using two accommodations simultaneously, and we know that if at all on account of transfer an employee went to another city, up to 90 days, means July to September, nothing but. Okay, now July to September, no doubt it is taxable. Again, October to December, it is also taxable. Are you getting it? But for first 90 days, which means I will split here. I will split this one also, Kolkata property also. July to September, October to March. October to March. Now if you observe the question, 1st April to 30th June, only Purulia house fully taxable. July to September, she has Purulia house, and October, this one. Now between these two, lower accommodation value taxable. Lower value only taxable, only taxable, any one. But once 3 months crossed after transfer, from October to December, whereas here October to March, fully taxable again. Purulia house is taxable. This one also is taxable. Remember, just in our GOAT notes, open RFA concept. Open RFA concept in GOAT notes. RFA, I even showed. Okay. Yeah, you see here. You see below, I mentioned it. 90 days logic. You see what is mentioned? If an employee is provided with accommodation in the new place of posting while retaining existing accommodation previous. So after she posted to Kolkata, previous accommodation was also hold. First 90 days, perquisite value will be based on lower value of 2. After 90 days, both will be taxable. Correct? Now you see, original accommodation was provided in Purulia. After transfer to Kolkata, she was given new accommodation while retaining old accommodation for the same period. First 3 months exempted. Which one is exempted? Either Kolkata value is exempt or this value is exempt. Any one only exempt. But since Kolkata is 10%, this is 7.5%. First 3 months Kolkata I will claim exemption. Yes or no? Whereas October to December is after 3 months. Purulia is taxable, and October to March Kolkata is anyhow taxable. Yes or no? Now look at. So 1st April to 30th June. Yes or no? 7 or 5% of salary, because Purulia city it is given. Yes or no? Next, 1st July to 30th September. Here Purulia house is there, Kolkata house is there, because this is exactly 90 days after transfer. I assume month means 30 days. Okay. Now 7.5% of salary, 10% of salary, whichever is lower. Correct? Whereas next, October to December, okay, Purulia house is there for 3 months, fully taxable. Then again, October to March, Kolkata house is there. That is also for 6 months. 10% of salary, fully taxable. Here 7.5% of salary, fully taxable. That's it. Now we need to compute salary per month, how much first. Okay, salary per month we need to compute. Okay, now basic we need to consider. DA nothing is mentioned. I assume that it is not for retirement. Okay, research elements taxable portion, entertainment elements taxable portion. 72,000 plus 3,600 plus 6,000 is equal to 81,600 is per annum salary, divided by 12 is equal to per month salary is 6,800. Now here April to June salary is what? 6,800 into 3 months multiplied by 7.5%. 6,800 into 3 into 7.5%. 1,530. Remember, this is taxable. Whereas here 7.5% means 1,530. 10% of salary means 6,800 into 3 into 10%. Correct? 2,040. Whichever is lower, 1,530 only taxable. Again for 3 months, 1,530 fully taxable. Hello? Hey, what? Same information. Okay, why calculating again? Now last one. Kolkata house was there from October to March, 6 months. 6,800 6 into 7.5%. Sorry. 6,800 into 6 months into 10%. Ma. Yes or no? 6,800 into 6 months into 10% is equal to 4,080. Now taxable amount is this, this I will ignore, because in the first 90 days higher valued perquisite I will exempt. Okay, 1,550, 4,080. So 1,530 plus 1,530 plus 1,530 plus 4,080 is equal to 8,670. 8,670. What is the answer given? 8,670. Rent free accommodation, they said 10,380. We'll see once. Is there any other elements we have? By the way, she has opted for old regime. DA, by the way, DA, if nothing is given, CMA material, we need to assume that it is part of salary, no? We need to assume if nothing is mentioned for retirement, no? I didn't assume, I didn't take DA. Did I take DA? No, I didn't take you. You see, I put wrong mark, I didn't take. In CMA material, this is a problem. In CA, if DA is given, nothing is mentioned, we assume not for retirement. Whereas in CMA, if nothing is mentioned, we assume that it is for retirement. Once again, okay. So salary means what? DA, if nothing is given, we assume that it is for retirement. 72,000 plus 36, 72,000 plus 36,000 plus 3,600 plus 6,000 plus 8,000. Sorry. No, 8,670 the RFA. That is wrong calculation. We need to do consider by again. So total salary per annum is what? 1,17,600 divided by 12. Per month salary how much? 9,800. Everywhere the answer will change. Instead of 6,800, everywhere the answer will change to 9,800. Yes or no? 9,800. Now you take 9,800 into 3 into 7.5% is equal to 2,205. 2,205. Here it will be 2,205. Yes or no? No, this one. Now here it will be 10% of salary means 9,800 into 3 into 10% of salary means 2,940. So 2,205. Here also again it will be 2,205. Next here it will be 9,800 into 6 months into 10%, 5,880. Now total 2,205 into 3 plus 5,880 is equal to 12,495. It is coming. 12,495 it is coming. Did they take any? What is the value they took here? Purili also they took 10% only, yaar. Purulia property, rented property, yeah? Where they gave information? Rented property. Rented property, Purulia. We missed that point. Rent paid by employer for Purulia house is 500 only per month. Again, headache. So rent paid is 500 per month means, you remember, 2,200 as usual. And moreover, they took Purili also 10% only. That's the problem. We took 7.5% because it was not as per metro cities. We assumed that population is low. So they need to give information, technically speaking. So our calculation is, again, we need to remove it. We need to change completely. Okay. It's okay. No problem. Sometimes it will happen. Actually, they are supposed to give information. Now Purulia, actually population details not required here. Why? Because it was a rented property. For a rented property directly, Perquisite is what? 10% of salary or actual rent, whichever is lower. We missed that point when we are reading. Okay, always read the question. That's why I actually highlight every point, because only when I highlight I consider. Okay, so when you're reading also underline with pencil at least every point, so that it will be a confirmation for you that you read the entire question. So you will not have a miss. You will not miss. Okay, next. Now Purulia property is a rented property. Agreed. By the way, October to March, Kolkata owned property, yeah? That you see. A new house further allotted to Kolkata. See, we didn't highlight. Kolkata is owned. Correct. Okay, fine. Anyhow, so Kolkata. Okay, 6 months. 10% of salary. Agreed. Whereas for Purulia property, 10% of salary or rent. Yes or no? Whichever is lower. Here also 10% of salary or rent, whichever is lower. Whereas Kolkata property 10% of salary. Here 10% of salary or rent, whichever is lower. Here 10% of salary, correct? Now salary for every 3 months how much, by the way? 9,800 into 3, 29,400 is salary everywhere. 29,400 salary. Here also 29,400 salary. No, I will not put it here, I will directly put it below. Okay, 29,400. Here also 29,400. This is for 3 months ma. This is for 6 months, 58,800. For 6 months the salary is what? 58,800. Now rent amount, how much they paid? 500 rupees per month. 500 per month. For 3 months how much is the rent paid? 1500. Now tell me 29,400 into 10% or 1500, whichever is lower. 1500. Here also it will be 1500. Here also it will be 1500. Now 10% of salary here directly 2,940, correct? Here it will be 5,880, correct? Now whichever is lower means 1500, again 1500, again 5880, 4,500 plus 5880, up 10,380. Is that answer correct now? Yes, we missed one point at the beginning, that rental property, that point we missed. That's the reason we mistaken. And one more assumption that we missed is here population details not relevant because it's a rented house. Remember, since it's a rented house, population details not required. For Kolkata, population details is required, but we can reasonably assume that Kolkata population is more than 40 lakh. Okay, that's it. Easy or not? Very good problem, no? It's very good problem. Illustration 18 is very good. Actually this is excellent. And is there any other problem which is very good? 18 we felt very good. This is no, we have seen some other questions also. Illustration 15 also very good, because I will call them as exceptional. Illustration 15, because no, I will give a list on the YouTube to the students, like these are the must solve questions. Okay, let us maintain that must solve questions list in a notebook separately. Okay, now in salaries chapter, illustration 15 must solve. Okay, illustration 18 must solve. Now is there any other question where we did mistaken? 16, no, it's okay, not normal. 16 is no, okay. Okay, 16 also you put, its extension to 15 only, no? 15, 16, 17 you put. Okay, then previously we did some more problems also which are very good actually. 13 and 14, pakka. 13 and 14. Actually I think every problem is better, because no, CMA students, every problem it is better to watch. Okay, it's okay, fine, let's not do that. Why? Everything it is better to solve. Next, let's not make any difference. Maybe for CA students purpose I will do it. Okay, let us do one analysis for CA students purpose, and then we will highlight them. We will tell them to watch this. Okay, because no, this kind of adjustments were not there in CA book. Next, now salary for that purpose, okay, everything is correct. 19th illustration. Now they are asking compute gross taxable salary of Ashutosh. Okay, assuming he opted for old regime. Now full question we will read. Okay, Ashutosh has been provided with a furnished accommodation in a city having population of 44 lakh as per latest and last census. That's okay. Municipal value of the house was 80,000, whereas fair rent of the house is 1 lakh. Okay, wait, owned by employer. Municipal value, fair rent information is not relevant for us. His salary details are basic. Allowance for increased cost of living. Remember, allowance for increased cost of living is only called as DNS allowance. DNS allowance is one thing, but what? For inflation, to meet inflation cost. And if nothing is mentioned also, we assume that it is for retirement. Children education allowance, 1 son, 2 married daughters. Doesn't matter, he has 2 children. Yes or no? He has 2 children. So 100 per month per child is exempted. Therefore 200 per month is exempted. Correct now? Further, furniture and all were given. Okay, first we will have to value accommodation, then we will add furniture cost. Okay, now first I think own accommodation, everything seems fine. Okay, not an issue, this is not a tough. Okay, now basic salary, how much is basic salary? 25,000 per month. Yes or no? 25k per month by 12 is equal to 3 lakh. See, look, we are computing gross salary. Okay, DNS allowance, we assume that retirement 60,000 per annum, correct? Education allowance 2,800 only taxable per month. 33,600 is taxable. Next, now RFA, we need to now calculate RFA. Okay, working note 1. First I need to calculate working note 1. How many months it was provided to him? It was provided, nothing is mentioned. We assume that it was provided for 12 months. Okay, va? So RFA, value of Perquisite, is equal to 10% of salary directly. Yes or no? Salary means basic, DA for retirement, commission, bonus, taxable portion of allowance. Basic is 3 lakh. DA for retirement is 60,000. Commission 0, bonus 0. Taxable portion of allowance, there is only one allowance, 33,600. So total 3 lakh 60 plus 33,600 is equal to 3,93,600. 10% means 39,360. Now add furniture provided, correct? Now for the furniture, what all we need to add? TV, hire charges 2,000. If at all rented furniture is rent charges, yes or no? 2,000 per annum. Then refrigerator 10,000 original cost, per annum is only 10%, yes or no? Fridge 10% of original cost 10k, which is equal to 1,000 rupees only Perquisite. Okay, washing machine 5,000 only 500, yes or no? Washing machine 500. Then other furniture rental amount paid owned by employer. Oh, both are there. Some furniture is hire furniture is there, some are rental. So rental furniture, in that rental furniture, how much is the rental furniture? 1,000 rupees per month. For that 12,000. Own furniture how much? 20,000 into 10%, yes or no? Which is 2,000. Therefore total Perquisite value 39,360 plus unfurnished accommodation value plus furniture, you add it, 500 plus 12,000 plus 2,000 is equal to 56,860. Now by the way, did employee paid anything in return to the company? Did employee pay anything in return to the company? Nothing. 56,850. 56,860. Correct? Therefore, what is the gross salary? 3 lakhs plus 60,000 plus 33,600 plus 56,860 is equal to 4,50,460. Correct answer? Thank God. Next. Where is the answer? Yeah, 4,50,460. Easy or not? Next. Then illustration number 20. No problem. Oh, this is regarding share options, ESOP. Okay, fine. A company X grants option to employee R on 1st April 2019 to apply for 100 shares of the company for making available right to the intellectual property of the company at a predetermined price of 50 rupees per share, with the date of vesting the option begin 1st April 2020. Okay, exercise period being 1st April 2020 to 31st March 2025. Within this 5 years, whenever he want, he can exercise. Correct? Yes. Employee R exercises his option on 31st March. Oh, nice. Within the vesting period, he exercised. But shares were allotted when? 3rd April. Remember, when any ESOP shares, sweat equity shares, no. The taxability is in the year of allotment. The amount is taxable as Perquisite when the shares were ultimately allotted. Are you clear? When they were ultimately allotted. But if it is eligible startup, after 4 years of allotment, it will be. Okay, after 4 years of allotment or year of sale of those shares, in that it will be taxable, or year in which employee leaves this company, that year it will be taxable for eligible startup, whichever is earlier. Okay, this is normal. Nothing is given regarding eligible startup. Okay, allotment happened when? 3rd April. So it is taxable in which year? 24, 25. Now you see, company gave sweat equity shares. I mean, company gave ESOP, ESOP you can call. Okay, now tell me, he exercised it, right? When he exercised? Date 31st March 2024 he exercised. Now what is the value of the Perquisite? Market value on exercise option 440 rupees. 31st March he exercised, 440 rupees worth of share he exercised. Yes or no? At the time price, how much he paid to the company in return? 50 only he paid. So how much is the benefit? 390 into 100. How many shares? 100. So total perquisite value is 39,000. That's it. In our book it is clearly mentioned. Date of exercise of option is the date for which fair market value of the fair market value will be taken. And remember, the same 440 will be treated as cost of acquisition at the time of capital gains computation also, subsequently when you sell the shares to somebody. That's it. Next, illustration number 21. Okay, no problem. Sonam has been provided a car 1.7 liter by employer company. Employer only provided the car, a car owned by employer. Cost of the car to the employer was 3,50,000. Maintenance cost incurred by the employer 30,000 per annum. Chauffeur salary paid is also 3,000 per month. Find value of the perquisite. If the car is used for fully official purpose, 0. Fully for personal purpose, motor car 10% of original cost. Car 3,50,000, so 35,000 for usage, plus maintenance expenditure also fully taxable 30,000. Yes, on actual expenses, plus driver actual expenditure 36,000 per annum. Therefore 35,000 plus 30,000 plus 36,000 is equal to 1,01,000. Remember, here it is used fully for personal, means car usage fully for personal, 10% of the original cost, because it's a owned car. So for car using we charge. Company only incurring maintenance, fully for personal, fully benefit. Driver salary company only paying, it's a full benefit to us, therefore 101. What if it is used for both purpose? Then deemed perquisite taxation will apply. Yes or no? If car is owned by company, employees, company is only maintaining expenses also, then, and car liter capacity is more than 1.6 liter, then deemed perquisite value is 2,400 per month. If chauffeur is also provided, 900 per month. So 2,400 plus 900 into 12 months is equal to 39,600. This is the car perquisite valuation. Are you clear? Yes or no? Look at the answer. Where is it? 39,600. Okay, this is 86, correct? 1,01,000, that is correct. Okay, that's it. Official nothing. Now further, in case B and C, employees being charged 15,000, that amount you will reduce. So from 39,600, 86 you will reduce, and balance only you will tax it. Correct? That's it. Okay, B and C, both the purpose. Actually here 39,600 minus 15,000 you should reduce, and here also 15,000 you should reduce, and balance is 86,000. Here balance amount they have not given. Here you see balance amount they have not given. Okay, this is not given, you need to reduce. Okay, whenever statutory value is taken as a taxable perquisite, the amount charged shall not be subtracted. No, we will subtract it. Any amount taken from employee will also be reduced. Okay, to that extent, deemed perquisite value is this much. Now whatever amount received shall be reduced. Okay, next. Mr. Piyush has been provided a car exactly 1.5 liter, which means not exceeding 1.6 liter on 15th July. Remember, the car was provided not throughout the year, only from 15th July. The cost of the car to the employer was 6 lakh, and maintenance cost incurred by the employer is 20,000 per annum. Chauffeur salary was paid by the employer 4,000 per month, and the car is 40% used for office, 60% is for personal. I assume that records are maintained. Charges paid by employee for such facility 5,000 per annum. Find out the taxable perquisite. Now if you remember, okay, here they have given clearly, they have given clearly 40% only for office, 60. I will only calculate for 60%. Clear? Actually, no, nothing but it is used for both the purpose. It is used for both the purposes. When a car and fast facility is used for both the purpose, they gave the breakup, but do they have records? We don't know. Records maintained, records maintenance is compulsory. If that point only was given, then I will charge only 60%. But records charges have not given, so I assume that a deemed taxation will apply. So now remember, car facility month means calendar month. Even in July, one day you have got. For entire July we should consider. So 9 months we should consider 1,800, because the CC capacity is not exceeding 1.6. Yes or no? So 1,800 into 9, yes or no, is equal to how much? 1,800 into 9. 14th July onwards pa, 1800 into 9, how much it is? 16,200. okay, by the way, July onwards means April, May, June. okay, correct, 9 months. They took 8 months, which is wrong. It's 9 months actually. Plus, okay, chaffer salary 900 per month into 9 months is equal to 8,100. so the answer is 16,200 plus 8,100 is equal to, this is not the answer, 24,300 is the answer. correct? Part of a month shall not be considered for this purpose. No, part of a month is also considered. Month means calendar month. Even for part of a month, if the perquisite is provided, it is taxable. Agreed or not? That's it. Whenever statutory value is taken, taxable value, perquisite value, amount charged from employee. By the way, 24,300 minus how much amount is again in return? We took 5,000 we collected. Therefore, balance is only taxable perquisite. Clear? Yes, that's it. 1 minute. Yes, now there is a small clarification. okay, if you see here charges paid by employee for such facilities 5,000, correct? Now here they did not reduce that 5,000. okay, they said this is fully taxable. Charges paid by employee, you see the amount charged for employee shall not be subtracted, they said. correct? It shall not be subtracted, they said. Here also you see, for both official and official purpose, the value per amount charged from the employee shall not be subtracted, this set. correct? That is a misinterpretation in law. okay, I will show you right now. okay, for example, you open income tax rules directly. This is what given in the ICA book also. For example, this is rule number 3 in the income tax rules, where car is owned by the company employer, or he might have hired it, whatever, is exclusively used for performance of official duties, no value. Is used exclusively for personal. okay, then actual amount of expenditure, here last line you see, reduced by any amount charged from employee for such use. Since they said any amount charged from employee, you reduce it if it is exclusive personal use. And in this question what we did, exclusive personal use amount charged is reduced. Correct? Next, then C point you see, sir, it is used partly for business, partly for official. Then you see 1800 rupees if it is cubic capacity up to 1.6, if it is beyond the 2.4. Here they did not mention reduced by amount recovered from employee, reduced, they did not mention. This is the benefit. correct? This literally they followed in CMA study method, they literally followed. Even in the CA book also literally they gave, this question is not there. This kind of questioning they didn't give, but provision is given as it is, like whatever rule is there, they said. Now amount charged from employee, whether private, whether official or personal. okay, what rule says? Explicitly the rule says amount charged from employee reduce here, they said, when if it is fully for personal. Whereas if it is both official and personal, any amount charged from employee don't reduce. They did not say don't reduce, but they were quiet. Above they are explicit, below they were silent. So what the people interpreted, here deduction will not come, they interpreted, which is logical. From the first point context, second point you should not deduct, logic is correct. But my question, there are two employees. To one employee I gave a car, both official and personal. To another employee I gave a car, official and personal. Both are less than 1.6 liter or more than 1.6 liter, whatever it is. okay, and what is the deemed perquisite value? Deemed perquisite value for you 1600 per month, 1800 per month into 10 months. Let us assume 10 months only provided, 18,000. For you also 1800 into 10 months, 18,000 per annum. Yes or no? But from one employee I am collecting 5,000 in return. For another employee I didn't collect anything. If at all this rule as it is applied, for both of them we are taxing same amount, even though the one of the employees paying in return 5,000 back to the company. Correct? Is this correct logic? No. Reasonable interpretation is what? This is deemed benefit value given to you. If at all you paid anything in return, we should reduce it. But CMA Institute book, they are not reducing. Very simple. If a car is owned by the company, employer, car is owned by the company, and maintenance also he is also incurring. Employee is using the car for both official and personal purpose. Any amount recovered from employee, don't reduce it, because the law is silent on that. It's not that law is not permitting it, the law is silent on that. Are you clear? So don't reduce it. Let us take that interpretation. But in reality, when we are applying the same provision practically, we can reduce it, nothing wrong. Why? Otherwise, both the employees, one is paying some money in return, another one not paying at all in return, yet we are taxing both of them same amount, which is unfair. Which is unfair. Are you clear? So the provision interpretation is not that. Definitely provision intention would have not been this. When both purpose is used, assumed perquisite they would have calculated, but they would have missed that point to add there. Reduced by, they would have missed it. Are you clear? Intention of the law, first calculate provision minus amount collected, reduce it always. Any amount collected is intention of the law, reduce it. But letter of the law, at one place fully private purpose only reduce word is used. Official and private both mixed purpose, reduce what they didn't use. That's it. But intention is reduce always. Clear? So from, sir, now for CMA exams point of view, what should I remember? Reduce. Okay, reduce for personal only. If it is both official and personal, don't subtract. Here also, since official and personal, don't subtract. I showed you with the proof and I showed with example that this logic is not correct. Okay, even in CA books also this kind of problem is not given till date. Okay, this kind they have not given till date. Okay, like amount recovered from employee, this incident was never given. We don't know in CA inter book if at all this incident was given, amount recovered is given, official, personal both, and amount recovered from employee. If that incident is given, what would be the consequence in CA institute material? We also don't know. Are you clear? Next. Very good question actually. Next. Mr. Vikram, being a government employee, has a car. Okay. 1.7 used for office as well as personal, means you should not reduce. During the year he incurred 40,000 on maintenance. Okay. Okay. Hey, remember, he has a car. Employee has a car. It's not company provided. Okay. Used for office and personal. So he is using fully for office and personal. So actual expenditure spent totally 40 plus 60, 40 plus 20, 60,000 he spent minus amount. The entire cost is reimbursed by employer. Find taxable perquisite. How much company reimbursed and all doesn't matter. If employee own the car, employee met the expenditure and it is used for both official personal. First total expenditure met minus. Above, how much generally deemed perquisite will tax? That much will reduce. 2,400 multiplied by 12 months we will reduce. Yes or no? And since the driver is also provided, 900 multiplied by 12 months we will reduce. Correct? 60 actual incurred, 24 plus 9 into 12. This much. Only balance 20,400 is taxable. Remember, entire 60 company reimbursed it. Remember that. Out of 60, towards company I will allocate 39,600. Towards company I will allocate 39,600. Then 2,400. And remember again, you know how much he spent, that you should not take. How much company reimbursed, only from that you should calculate benefit. Remember, here reimbursement you should take, not what he spent. Okay. Next. Some very good, no? Actually, car related provisions, RFA provisions, very good. The problems in CMA books are very good. Wasim has a car used for office as well as personal purpose. Okay. During the year, car is used 80% for business purpose, being certified. Oh, certified also. Okay. Which means only 20% we should. During the year, he incurred 50,000 on maintenance and running of the car. Oh, you know, Wasim has a car owned by him. He only spent. Correct? And remember, how much he spent is not matter. How much company reimbursed is matters. Okay. How much company reimbursed? Fully. Entire 50,000 he reimbursed. Now, how much we should reduce? If at all expenditure breakup certification is not there, deemed perquisite, 1,800 or 2,400, that amount will reduce. 900 for driver, if at all that also will reduce. But here, he spent 50,000 in that 80% official purpose only. So, entire official purpose I will reimburse. Company paid me 50,000, but 40,000 I incurred for official only. How much is my personal benefit? 10,000, which is correct. Okay. Now. And find the taxable perquisite if SSC want to claim higher deduction. Okay, when a proper log is maintained, this is the logic. Logbook not maintained. If logbook is not maintained, by the way, driver is there, driver point not given. Okay, and car is 1.8 liter, 50,000 minus deemed perquisite 1,800 into 12. So 21,600, balance is 28,400 only taxable. Good. Yes or no? Next. If at all when you are watching, if you are unable to recollect the provisions or you are unable to understand any adjustments, it's purely because you didn't remember the provision. For that, what you should do, marathon you watch. If at all your EVO course, first watch EVO classes. Okay, then come back and then watch this. Amit provided with 2 cars. Totally how many problems are there in salaries? 36. Oh, yo. Fine. Amit has provided with 2 cars to be used official and personal work. Okay. Remember, Amit was provided with means 2 cars are provided by company. Okay. To be used for official and personal by his employer Raj. The following information is available from the employer records for computing perquisite. Assuming car 1 is exclusively used by Amit, means it's completely for personal purpose. So car number 1 is fully taxable for employee. Whereas car number 2, I don't know whether car number 2 is exclusively used or not, they didn't mention. Since if nothing is mentioned in a car, I assume that it is used for both personal and official. Hello? Yes or no? Yes. Now, next. Sometimes no, employee will be given 2 cars. Nothing they will mention. Which car is used for personal, which car is used for official and personal, we don't know. Any one car only we assume that it is used for both official and personal. The other car we assume that it is fully personal. In the given case, they clearly gave car number 1 is fully personal. Automatically car number 2 is used for official and personal. Understood? Again, if car number 3 is there, that is fully personal. Able to understand? If an employee was given multiple cars, any one car is only considered as fully official or official and personal. Suppose if a company says clearly 2 cars are fully official purpose, then do whatever the fact given I will consider. Next. Now car number 1, cost of the car, company owned ma into 10% is equal to 60,000. This is fully personal, fully taxable. Running expenses 40,800, driver salary company only bearing it, so fully taxable. 60,000 plus 40,800 plus 24,000 is equal to 1,24,800 fully taxable. Now car number 2, I assume that it is fully official and personal, and when it is official and personal, any amount recovered will be ignored. Yes or no? Full official. Now by the way, car capacity is what? If nothing is mentioned, I assume that it is less than 1.6 liter. So 1800 into 12 months is equal to 21,600. 900 into 12 months driver is equal to 32,400. That's it, over. Okay, 1,24,000 and 32,400, 1,57,000. The answer is over. Next. Mr. Vijay, manager, has been provided the following car facilities with kitchen. Oh my god, 3 cars. Okay, 1 car official as well as personal. 2 cars is it. They said 2 cars are for official and personal, but we only assume 1 car is for official and personal. Other car we assume it is personal fully. Okay, whereas 3rd car company itself gave it is fully personal. Okay, now case number A. Mr. Vijay hold 17% equity share capital, 30% preference share capital, and his wife hold 13% equity share capital. Assuming his total salary during the year other than perquisite is 40,000. Appa, what is this information for? Why they gave this information? Without looking at the answer, you should tell. Specified employee. Remember, facilities, car, fridge, sweeper, gardener, gas facility, all these are taxable only when the employee is a specified employee. If at all he is not a specified employee, nothing is taxable. What is a specified employee? Specified employee can be 3 categories. An employee who is a director, or an employee who has more than 20% minimum ownership in the company. Only his share you should consider, relative share should not be considered. Or an employee drawing more than 50,000 monetary salary. If any of these 3 criteria, any one satisfied, he is a specified employee, then only for a specified employee, car facility given is taxable. First of all, if at all he is not a specified employee, nothing is taxable related to car. Okay, look at, he holds 17%, so voting power share capital is less than 20, and his monetary salary was only 40, less than 50, and nothing is given that he's just a manager, not a director. Therefore he is not a specified employee. In case number A, 0 taxability. Case number B, he holds 25%, therefore he is a specified employee, therefore car valuation can be done. And if a car valuation has to be done, remember, this is 1.8 liter car, this is 1.4 liter car. Okay, one of this has to be assumed for personal. Which one we will assume for personal? I will take one which has higher value for personal. I will take. Okay. Now, if I take it, this is personal, 50k, 60k, this is equal to 1.1 lakh. Okay. Suppose if car number B is assumed for both official and personal, then only 1800 per month into 12. How much is taxable? 21,600 only taxable. If at all I assume this is official and personal, correct? If at all I assume that this is fully personal, 1.1 lakh. Same way, now same way I will see here also. Suppose 1.8 liter. If it is assumed for official and personal, 2,400. Driver details not given. Driver details not given. Okay. Yes, 2,400 into 12 is equal to 2,400 into 12 is equal to 28,800. And if it is fully personal, 30,000 plus 50,000 is equal to 80,000 only. You remember? Now, if I take one is fully official and other one is fully personal, both put together 1.38 lakh it is coming. Whereas if I say car A is fully personal, car B is official and personal, both put together I am getting only 1,01,000. So my assumption, car number A I will assume it is fully for personal, car number B as you said official and personal. For that logic I will show you. Car facility. You see here, if an employee was provided with more than one car, and the owner hired or leave it for both official and personal, the perquisite value is calculated as below. You see, one car will be valued as official and personal, other cars are straight with as official. Now in the given case, he said two cars are official and personal, but I will assume only one car as personal, one car as official. Now which car I should assume as personal, which car I should assume as official, I don't know. So I will calculate here. Official and personal 28,800 is coming, whereas official and personal here it's 21,600. But only based on this you can't take a decision. If it is fully personal, 80,000 value is coming. If it is fully personal, 1.1. Suppose if I take car A official and personal 28,800, then car B automatically comes fully personal. So 1,38,000 coming total. Suppose if I take car B as official and personal 21,600 perquisite, and whereas car A fully personal 80,000, total value 101 only you are getting, which is actually good. So between car A and car B, I will take car A as a fully personal. This is official and personal, and this is obviously personal, which they already gave. Okay, 20k, 40k, which is equal to 60k. Okay, allow, understood? 60,000 plus 21,600 plus 80,000 is equal to 1,61,600 is the perquisite. Look at the answer. Option 2 has a lesser answer. That only they also considered 1,21,600 only. No. What is the answer, by the way? Total 1,58,800. Option 2. Wait, I think did we calculate wrongly? Wait. Here maintenance expenditure incurred by employee at this 40. We will not. This only 20k. Okay, 1,61,600 we got. Correct? 600 minus 40 you reduce. 1,21,600 is the answer. Correct only. Here you see everything we did correctly. One small observation we missed. Maintenance expenditure of car number C, employee bearing. That is not a perquisite, no. So here it is only 20. We thought maintenance expenditure, without reading this word, we assumed that it is employer. First we added that 40. That's why we got 161,600. Actually our answer is correct. Easy. You able to understand? So good provisions, no? So good problems, salaries. Very nice, the problems are. It's okay, fine. Very good, actually. The sums are very good. Fine. Now, next. So, 26th one over, right? 27th one. 27th problem. Next. Watchman. Okay, employer. Salary of the servant, how much? Appointed by employer. Appointed directly employer means it's a facility, ma. If company only gave it means facility. Cook, employee wife, and salary of the servant, it's okay. This is not a facility. Not a facility. Maid servant, employer gave, which is again called as a facility. Sweeper, employee, not a facility. Gardener, employer, it's a facility. Now they are asking, Sri Bhagavan has also been provided RFA, which is owned by employer. RFA is also a facility. Yes or no? Find the taxable value of the servant facility. Okay, if he is a specified employee. Specified employees only facilities are taxable. Sorry. Specified employee facilities and reimbursement both are taxable. Both are taxable. Okay, both are taxable. Fully taxable. For specified employee, fully taxable. 12,000 plus 3,000 plus 12,000 into, I mean all monthly, 12,000 plus 3,000 plus 1,000 plus 500 plus 1,000. Okay, into 12 months is equal to 2,10,000. Only servant cost. Okay, 2,10,000 is a taxable amount for specified employee. Sir, he is a non-specified employee. Then non-facilities or reimbursements only taxable. Facilities is not taxable for other employees. Okay, suppose if the non-specified employee is other employee, only reimbursement taxable. Non-facility, not a facility. Only these two are taxable. Correct? 3,512 is equal to 42,000. Correct? Answers yes, perfect. First one is what? 2,10,000 we got. Why? Maybe we might have taken wrong. 12,000 plus 3,000 plus 1,000 plus 500 plus 1,000 is into 12. Correct only, no? 2,10,000 correct only. Why they said gardener? Since RFA owned by employer is provided. Gardener is calculated as a part of RFA. What is this logic? Gardener, since rent-free accommodation owned by employer is provided. That is also facility, no? Basically, gardener facility is, no? I don't know why they didn't consider. Okay, what logic they are saying is gardener is a facility. We consider that here. Okay, but what are they saying? Since rent-free accommodation owned by employer is provided, nilla. Here they are only asking servant related taxability. Okay, this is also one of the kind of servant only, but I really do not understand why they did not consider. Okay, because anyhow, see, we will consider that as a part of RFA probably. No, we will not. We will tax it. We have to tax it. This is wrong actually. Okay, here how much it is? 1,000 per month, which is actually 12,000. Therefore, the answer is 2,10,000. This is correct, ma. Since rent-free accommodation owned by employer is provided, no, that wrong. That RB is provided RFA, which is owned by employer. No, that's not correct logic. That's not correct logic at all. Okay, that's not a correct logic. It will be taxed here. Next. Yeah, I'm opening it. Next, shall I determine taxable perquisite? Ms. Shraddha received a wristwatch of 3,000 on 17th July and a gold chain worth of 12,000 on 18th August from her employer. Total put together how much it is? 12,000 plus 3,000 exceeding 5,000 only we will tax it. Yes or no? Only 10,000 we will tax it. Out of 15 only 10 we will tax it. But there is another alternative answer. Value of gift in kind is exempt only if the value does not exceed 5. If it exceeds 5, fully taxable. That is another alternative. Alternative answer is taxable perquisite is full 15,000 is taxable. We have seen both in CA Inter also. Hello? Yes or no? Miss Raki received 11,000 cash gift, fully taxable. No 5,000 limit comparison. For cash gift means gift allowance, fully taxable. Gift in kind only 5,000 limit is there. Gift in cash there is no comparison. Straight away, even if it is 1,000 rupees, fully taxable. Mr. Aniruddha is working with X & Co, a partnership firm. During the year, the employer firm gifted a diamond ring worth 80,000 to wife Aniruddha. Okay, Mr. Aniruddha is working with X & Co, a partnership firm. During the year, employer gifted a diamond ring worth 80 to wife Aniruddha. Transfer gift taxable only. Aniruddha, it's a kind, gift in kind, 75 taxable. Alternatively, 80,000 is also taxable. That's it. Super. Next, 29. Sold. X Limited sold the following assets to the employee. Compute taxable perquisite for every completed year. Remember, every completed year of usage. Laptop, 50% WDV method, correct? Car 20% WDV method. Any other asset 10% SLM method we should reduce, correct? Now you see, first computer they purchased on 1st July ma. Okay, sale to the employer on 18th August ma 2024. Be remember again 30th June 2022. Wait, why are you writing? But listen pa. Okay, 30th June 2022 computer 1st July they purchased. 30th June 2022 still sale is not happened with the company 1 year. 30th June 2023 second year. 30th June 2024 3 complete years still with the employer company. 30th June 2025 before that employee it was sold, means 3 completed years computer was with the company. Okay, original cost is 2 lakh. Original cost is 2 lakh minus 50% minus 50% minus 50%, 3 years. So 2 lakh minus 50% again minus 50% minus 50%. 25,000 is a written down value. Yes or no? Written down value is what? 25,000 for 3. Now it is sold for 20. Therefore perquisite is 5,000. Yes or no? Therefore perquisite is 5,000. That's it. Okay. Next, car. Remember, any asset sold by the company to employee, first we should calculate written down value of the asset on the date of sale. How you should calculate? Original cost minus depreciation, notional depreciation for every completed year of usage only. If the usage is less than 1 year, you should not consider that. Then car 20%, 1st April 2022 to 1st May 2025, 23 31st March, 24 31st March, 31st March 2025 not yet came, only 2 years. 2 years. Yes or no? No, by the way, this is 50%, this is 20%, this is 10%, this is 10%, this is SLM, WDV, correct? Now 3 lakhs minus 20% minus 20%. Written down value is 1 lakh 92,000 minus it is sold for employee for 50,000 rupees. So perquisite is 1 lakh 42,000, correct? Perquisite is 1 lakh 42. Again television 1/4/2019. So 34. So 31st March 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5 years used. 5 completed years. Exactly after 5th year he sold. So 50,000 into 10% into 5. So 25,000 depreciation. 25,000 5 years ma. Straight line method. Hello. Yes or no? 50,000 into 10% every year depreciation. 5,000 for 5 years. 5 complete years. Therefore return on value is 25k. So 25,000 minus 2,000 is equal to 23,000 perquisite value. Next, sofa set up 2009 onwards. Again it was sold to the 1st July 2024, more than 10 years. So entire depreciation would have been claimed. The WDV would have came to 0. Still employee paid some money also in return. Typically no perquisite. That's it. 5 140 to 23. That's it. Hello. Next, medical facility. Illustration, you see, find a taxable amount of perquisite. Okay, Y has been allowed a fixed medical allowance, fully taxable, 24,000 per annum, fully taxable. Medical allowance is fully taxable. Apart from reimbursement of petty medical bills of 25,000, apart from reimbursement of 25,000, there are further, means for 25,000 reimbursement is that is fully taxable. Yes or no? Okay, Z and his family get medical treatment in dispensary maintained by company. Value of facility provided to Z and his family during the previous year are as follows. Okay, so here you see they get a medical treatment in a dispensary maintained by employer, hospital maintained by employer, it is fully exempt. I think the following is completely the expense incurred by the employer in a hospital maintained by employer. Own hospital, dispensary maintained, no, so it is exempted for employee and his family members only. Family members means what? Spouse and children, dependent parent, dependent brother or sister. Brother or sister must be dependent. Okay, if to them if you reimburse, fully exempt in your own hospital. If at all you're reimbursing to somebody else, even though it is company own hospital, still taxable. Z exempted. For employee exempted. Mrs. Z wife exempted. Major son independent, are not dependent, taxable. Yes or no? You may say, sir, employer hospital only, no, but he is not a family member. As per the definition, he is not a dependent family member, taxable. Minor daughter, nothing is mentioned, exempted. Children, dependent younger brother, dependent they said, exempted. Independent younger sister, independent they said, brother or sister must be dependent logic, therefore it is taxable. Dependent sister-in-law not covered in family member at all, okay, therefore that is also taxable. 5,000, 10,000, 8,000, how much it is taxable totally? 23,000 taxable related to reimbursement. Yes or no? Yeah, 23. Again, some petty medical bill of 25,000, total 24,000, 25,000, and here 23,000. Total how much is taxable? 72,000 is fully taxable. Oh yo, what happened? Okay, I think no. Apart from reimbursement of petty medical bills of 25,000, I think I don't know why exactly this amount they didn't consider, because we considered that also. Minus 25 if you remove, no, it will be 47 you are getting. Taxable perquisite in the hands of Mr. Z is as under. Huh? That's wrong actually. For independent it is taxable. Yes or no? Independent it is taxable. Then again independent sister they consider taxable. Hey wait, first one, major son no. For children dependency condition not required. You see, I told definition. For children dependency condition not required, only for brother or sister dependency is required. Yes, this is not taxable. 8,000 not taxable. 23,000 minus 8,000 you remove 15 only. It is actually 15 only. 15,000 only, correct? 15. Now 24,000 plus okay, the 24 separately is there, leave it. Now here you see independent son, no, it is not taxable, correct? They're not taxable. How much is taxable? Minor daughter of Z, daughter is exempted. Yes or no? Only 15,000 is taxable, ma. Only 15,000 is taxable. Medical reimbursement 25 is there, na. 40 is taxable. Correct. Our analysis is correct. Our analysis is completely correct. Okay. Only one place, son word we fail to observe. Children, remember, family member means what? Spouse, children, dependent or independent, nothing is mentioned. Whereas brother or sister and parents, dependency condition is mentioned, correct? Super problems. Observation is very good, no? They're asking very minute details, very good actually. Next question. Himalaya Limited reimburses the following expenditure on medical treatment of son of the employee Karan. Okay? The treatment was done at UK. Okay. Traveling expenses 1,15,000. Stay expenses at UK permitted by RBI was 45, actual expense 70. Medical expense permitted by RBI 50, actual expense 70. Okay. So here stay expense and medical. Remember, medical and stay, both to the extent of RBI exempted. Yes or no? Next, compute taxable perquisite for assessment year in the hands of Karan if annual income salary before considering medical facility was 1,50,000. Okay, traveling expenditure is exempted only. Traveling expenditure is exempted if the gross total income does not exceed 2 lakhs. Here it is, traveling is exempted, 0. Suppose if it is 2 lakhs, traveling expenditure is reimbursement 1,50,000 is fully taxable. Are you clear? Okay, fine. By the way, oh, sorry. Permitted amount is 45. Actual expenditure reimbursed. Okay, fine. So 70 minus 45, 20, 70 minus 45, 25. Okay. Then medical expenses 20. These two taxable. This is taxable only here. Correct. Okay. Actually, no, this is permitted limit. We thought actually it's actual expenditure limit. It's actual expenditure limit. Yes. Continuously we are doing problems only, no. Mind is getting tired, body is getting tired. Oh, 1 hour 10 minutes continuously we are solving. So many problems we solved, no? Yeah, it's okay. Fine. We'll take some 10 minutes gap and then come back. It's so good, no? Yeah. It requires break because, no, here all minute amounts, minute details, no? So good actually. Okay? Nice. That's it. We'll take a break and get back. Okay, pa. Illustration number 32. Mr. X has the following salary structure. Now, what is the question they are asking? Compute gross salary. Okay. If he is a government employee and such provident fund is SPF. Oh, RPF mail question. I mean, it's a question on provident fund. Okay. Mr. X is an employee and such fund is recognized. And X is an employee of Z Limited and such fund is URPF. You remember provident fund? Contribution by company to SPF, fully exempt. Contribution by URPF, nothing is taxable. Contribution to RPF up to 12% of salary is exempt, yes or no? Now here salary means basic plus DA for retirement plus commission percentage of turnover, correct? Now salary 10,000 per month, 1,20,000 per annum, correct? DA for retirement 12,000. And by the way, DA regarding specifically, did they say not forming part of? Nothing, okay? Plus commission fixed only, not a percentage of turnover. I will not take, yes or no? 1,32,000, yes or no? Multiplied by 12%, how much? 1,32,000 into 12%, how much? 15,840 rupees. But how much company contributed? X contributed 20, employer also contributed same. Oh, company contributed 20,000, but how much is exempt? 15,840. So how much is taxable? 20,000 minus 15,840 is equal to 4,160 is taxable. That's it. Are you clear? Yes. Now whereas in SPF fully exempt, URPF nothing is taxable. That's the reason why they said exempted here. Actually, it's not exempted. It is not taxable. Okay, nil. Correct? Where it is taxable here. Now basic salary as usual, commission as usual, entertainment allowance as usual, DNS allowance also fully as usual. Total amounts. I think in this problem RPF is the testing point, that we understood, right? Remaining is not a big deal, very straight. Next. What is this question? Oh, 4 questions we have in this. 4 questions we have. Okay. Ram Prasad retired on 1st July 2024. On retirement, he received from his Provident fund 3 lakh rupee lump sum. What this 3 lakh consists of? Employer contribution 125, employee contribution 125, 250, remaining 50,000 would have been interest. Interest it would have been. Okay. Mention the treatment if the Provident fund is URPF or if the Provident fund is RPF. Or if it is RPF, 4 categories they asked. Okay, fine. First URPF I will ask. URPF withdrawal is fully taxable except employee contribution. Okay, total amount withdrawal is how much? 2 lakh, 3 lakh minus employee contribution is how much? 1,25,000. Balance is how much? 1,75,000 is fully taxable. In other words, employer contribution 1,25,000 taxable, employee contribution 1,25,000 not taxable. Now interest on employer, interest on employee, they took it as equal. This is an assumption which they took. 50,000 remaining, 50,000 interest balance. So for employer 25, they took assumption. Employer contribution related interest 25 taxable as salary, employee related contribution 25 taxable as other sources. This we know. We have a similar problem in our CA Inter also. We did that in our classes or no? Next. What if it is RPF? After 23 years exempt. Yes or no? Oh, within 5 years. Due to blindness, you know, RPF, if at all you withdraw from RPF within 5 years, before completion of 5 years of service, and if at all you are withdrawing because of ill health, remember, fully exempted. Correct? Blindness is ill health, definitely. It is exempted. It is exempted, fully exempted. So not this. Okay. Yeah, incapacity to work, fully exempted. Third one. 3 years 7 months joined another company having RPF and the old PF has been transferred. Ayyo, even if the old transfer is transferred to new company, you didn't withdraw anything typically. Again, that is exempted. That is fully exempted. Further, employee rated after 3 months 10 and started his own business. You withdrawn within 5 years, not for any specific purposes. Therefore, fully taxable. How it is taxable? Fully taxable. How much is the tax amount and which head it is taxable? Same like URPF. How you withdraw from URPF, taxability comes the same like RPF withdrawal, which is taxable, same treatment. Correct? Very good question. Next. 34. Oh, here pay scale is given. They are asking you comment on the tax treatment of such a transferred balance. They are asking such a transferred balance tax treatment. Okay, fine, we'll see. Sharma has been appointed as an accountant in ABC on 1st April 2022. Since then, he is working with the same company. The salary structure is as below. Basic salary originally 5,000 okay, from 1st April. Right now, we are doing, by the way, for which year? You know, for 1st April 2024, we have to look at. Correct? Yes. Okay. So 1st April 2024, basic salary is how much? 5,000 on 2022. Okay. 2023, he'll get 6,000 rupees. 2024 onwards, he'll get 7,000 basic. Correct? This is called pay scale. 1,000 means what? First salary 5,000. For every completed year, 1,000 increment until it reaches 8,000. Then after 1500 increment until it reaches 14,000. DA also the same. So 1st April 24, DA is how much? 3,000 plus 500, 23 plus 500, 24. So therefore, for 24-25, DA per month is 3,500. Correct? He and his employer contribute to URPF 14%. URPF 14%. Nothing is taxable. Okay? Every year, 9% interest is credited to such fund. As on 1st April, the fund gets recognition. Hence, accumulated balance. Hence, accumulated balance in URPF was transferred to RPF. Section 7. It's deemed to be received in India. It's deemed to be received in India. Open section 7. Residential status provision you open. Open residential status provision. Okay. 40 page I'll go with. Some section 7 ma, yes, you come 30, yes, 31, page number exactly 31. The following incomes are received or deemed to be received. Amount transfer from URPF to RPF. Whenever it was transferred, what is it? Employer contribution interest on both is treated as income deemed to be received in India in the current year. Are you clear? This is very important observation. Okay, so when it is deemed to be received, it is taxable in that year. Okay, so you see, originally for first 2 years, no, for first 2 years, now you look at here, for look at here, 22-23, how much is that? 22-23, his basic salary was 5,000, dearness allowance was 2,500, correct? 23-24, his basic salary was 6,000, dearness allowance was 3,000. 24-25, this is the year for which we are doing. His basic salary was 7,000, whereas DNS elements was 3,500. Correct? And if nothing is mentioned in DA, we assume the DA is for retirement purpose. And here also they are giving 14% of basic. Now first one, 7,500 into 12 months is equal to how much? 7,500 into 12. How much it is? 90,000. Now here 9,000 into 12 months is equal to 1,08,000. Yes or no? Now on this 14% company is contributing, agreed. 90,000 into 14% is equal to 12,600 company contributed. 1,08,000 into 14% company contributed 15,120. On this, for 2 years interest you calculate. At what rate interest company is paying? 9%. Hello? Yes or no? 12. Are you able to understand? Now, by the way, interest amount is credited to such fund. Generally, interest amount is credited on opening balance. Okay? So, interest. This is for 22-23 interest. No, average balance we should do, because no, transfer will be on a monthly basis. Average balance we should take. Opening plus closing by 2. Okay, we'll see how they did in a simplest way. Oh, employer contribution to Provident fund first year 13,440. For us also, how much it got? 1 minute, we'll see how they did that. 20-23. Okay, 20-23, 60,000 basic salary, 5,000. Correct. Oh, DA 3,000. That's what, yeah, I'm telling. No, you people don't even notice. 3,000. So DA increment 3,500. Here what is it? 4,000. Okay, fine, leave it. Okay, so now look at this is 8,000 into 12. 12 8s are 96,000 into 14%. 96,000 into 14%. 13,440. Okay, next. Then here it is 9,500. I'm taking information wrongly. You should observe it and then you should have told me. 1,14,000. 1,14,000 into 14%. 15,960. Correct? Yes. Now, so these two we correctly calculated. Now, first year interest. How much is the first year interest? How much is the exempted amount considering the fund as RPF? Considering the fund. Okay, fine. See, when URPF is being transferred to RPF, amount is, the amount is, that is, it is deemed to be salary and it is taxable in the year. When you are taxing it, full amount of contribution you should not tax. 12% of salary to RPF is anyhow exempt, right? The 12% they are giving exemption, balance only they are taxing the current year. Correct? Okay. So taxable salary. Now further, current year 24-25 contribution shall be treated as RPF and taxable amount will be fine. Current year anyhow RPF contribution only. Current year what is the salary by the way? Current year what is the salary by the way? 11,000 into 12 is equal to 1,32,000. Yes or no? Into how much is exempted? 12%. Sorry, first of all company is contributing 14. 1,32,000 into 14%. 18,480 minus 1,32,000 into 12%. 15,840 is exempt. So 18,480 minus 15,840 is equal to 2,640 is taxable. Is that given correctly? Yes, 2,640 is given correctly. That too. Now sir, what about interest income? In URPF originally you contributed and 2 years after that you transfer to RPF. When URPF is transferred to RPF, it is deemed to be income in that year. Now when you are claiming income, no, when you are taxing income, no, if at all originally it was contributed to RPF, 12% exemption will come, right? That you reduce it, balance only you tax it. Okay, this is section 7 treatment. This is section 7 treatment. Okay, fine. So and interest amount up to 9.5% exempt. So that's why with respect to interest nothing is taxable. Therefore total taxable salary on account of RPF in the current year is 1. Conversion of old balance to RPF and current year contribution minus 12% of salary in each year. Fantastic question. Correct? Yes. We solved all this, remember, in our books. But this complication we didn't solve. This is a new question, very good complication. Next. Illustration 35. What we completed 34 only right now. Okay, illustration now 35. Okay, illustration 35. Compute taxable entertainment elements and net salary. Oh, net salary also they're asking of Hanuman Prasad. Okay, basic salary 8,000. By the way, 12 months they gave. Okay, fine, no problem. We'll solve it. Basic salary. Basic salary how much? 8,000 per month into 12 is equal to 96,000. Dearness annuals, specifically they didn't mention, we assume that for retirement 2,000 into 12 months, how much it is? 24. Then okay, taxable perquisite 35,000 fully taxable. Okay, taxable perquisite how much it is? 35. 35,000. Next entertainment elements 4,000 per month. Out of elements 20,000 is expended. How much you incur doesn't matter. Balance amount doesn't matter. Okay, full 4,000. Entertainment elements full 4,000 is taxable, which is 48,000. Correct? Now okay, now like fine. Now gross salary how much? Gross salary is equal to 96,000 plus 24,000 plus 35,000 plus 48,000 is equal to 2,03,000. This is gross salary. Now government employee opts for old regime. Old regime means first standard deduction. How much it is? 75,000 standard deduction plus minus entertainment elements. How much reduction you get? 3 criterias. 20% of basic salary, nothing but 1/5 of basic salary they call. 1/5 of basic salary or maximum limit 5,000 or actual amount received 48,000, whichever is lower. Basic salary is 96,000 into 1/5. 96,000 divided by 5 is equal to 96,000 divided by 5 is equal to 39,000. Sorry, 96,000 divided by 5 is equal to 19,200. Among these three, 5,000 lower. Only 5,000 deduction. Correct? Profession tax paid data they have not given. 2,03,000 minus 75,000 minus 5,000 is equal to 1,23,000. Are you clear? Yes or no? Next. Another question, non-government employee opts for old regime. If it is non-government employee, this 5,000 deduction won't be there. So the answer will be 1,28,000. Correct? That's it, the answer. Look at, correct? 128. For government employee, entertainment elements deduction will come, no? Why they didn't consider? This is okay. They missed, actually they might have not, they missed it. Okay, they missed it actually. Here they did wrong answer. Entertainment allowance 5,000 rupees, they will get a deduction. They didn't even mention the reason. Entertainment allowance is exempted to the extent of minimum of the following. 203. Standard. Okay. Old regime, no? Old regime, no? We are calculating both the cases old regime, huh? Old regime, no? Old regime it is 50,000, no? Old regime, no? First we are calculating. Look at. First question is what? Old regime standard deduction is 50. Default tax regime only, correct, which means again, by the way, old regime only we can claim 5,000, correct? Yes or no? Now, how much is the answer? 1,48,000. 1,48,000. No, sorry, wait. 203,000 minus 55,000, 1,48,000, correct? Now again, suppose if he is a non-government employee, this 5,000 they will not get. So 1,53,000 for non-government employee. Correct. Sir, what if it is a new regime? In a new regime, only standard deduction you will get. Default tax regime, you won't get entertainment elements, whether it is a government or non-government, it doesn't matter. Profession tax EA won't get, only standard deduction. Suppose if it is a new regime, only entertainment elements, 75,000 only they'll get deduction. That's it for both of them, 75. So 203 minus 75,000 is equal to 1,28,000 in both the cases, correct? Perfect. Very good question, no? Did they ask new regime also? Oh, how shall be your answer if at all they have not opted for old regime? So default tax question they asked, optional tax regime both they asked. Very good question, extraordinary question. Okay, next. 36, is this the last question? 38. Mr. Rohit, a non-government employee, has the following salary details. Find his taxable salary if at all he is opting for old regime. Standard deduction 50,000 rupees only, old regime, remember. Now, basic salary how much? Now how much? Basic salary. I'm directly solving for the first time all these problems. Still I'm getting accurate answers, no? Yeah. Maybe 4 or 5 mistakes, that too not provisional mistakes. Just that calculation errors we are doing. Okay. 5,000 into 12 months. Because no, we are running out of time now, because I have to do little faster. So 60,000. Entertainment elements 3,600. Correct? Entertainment elements. Next, LIC premium paid by the employer. LIC premium paid by the employer means, again here two interpretation. Personal accident insurance exempted. This I assume normal. Okay, 3,600 per annum. Okay, LIC premium paid by employer is how much it is? 3,600 per annum. Okay, 3,600. Next, professional tax paid by the employer on his behalf. How much it is? 1,600. You see here, 1,600. So profession tax paid by the company, 1,600. Next, DA 24,000. Correct? We assume that it is for retirement. 24,000. Okay. Next, profession tax paid by employee. This we will claim deduction. Income tax paid by employee, ignore. These two ignore. Okay. I mean, we will, this 600 rupees we will claim deduction. Total deduction under section 16, how much you will get? 1,600. Employer paid 600. Total 2,200 PT tax you will get deduction under old regime only. Correct? Yes. Gross salary how much? Is equal to 92,800. Flat 50,000 deduction for this one and 2,200 for profession tax minus 50,000 minus 2,200. 40,600 is the answer. What is the answer? Appa, thank God. Next, can I proceed? When he takes HRA, when he not take HRA, all that is given. Fine, we'll see. 37th problem. Almost no salaries till now we spend 3 hours 10 minutes. This including together these two problems, another half an hour it will be overall. Overall 3.5 to 3 hours 45 minutes only salaries problem took us. Okay, but it's actually good exercise. Mr. Bharat of Siliguri is offered an employment by Vimal and Company Limited, Kolkata, on basic salary 5,500. Other allowances are DNS allowance. Oh, they clearly gave not forming part of retirement 4,000 per month. By the way, here what are they asking? By the way, question. Okay, fine. Let us read the question. Medical allowance 1,000 per month. Bonus being 1 month basic salary. In which month they pay bonus? That also they didn't give. The company gives an option to him either to take a rent-free accommodation in Kolkata of a fair value 1,000 per month, okay, or accept a house rent allowance of 1,000 per month. He decided to accept HRA and takes a house in Kolkata at a monthly rent. He has opted for old regime. Old regime means HRA exemption is available. Do you think he has made a wise choice from advantage taken? Very simple. Through HRA how much is taxed, through RFA how much is taxed, we will see. Okay, wherever net tax amount is less, That is the best option. Yes or no? Or else we can do one thing. Compute total salary. Total salary in both the cases. Net salary wherever the income comes lower, that option is best option. Correct? Now, first I will calculate as usual. First I will calculate basic salary. How much is the basic salary? Pakka 5,500 into 12 months. By the way, from when he is working in the company, nothing is given. I assume that it is 12 months. Okay, 60 plus 6,000, 66,000. Okay, DNS allowance, remember, not for retirement. How much it is? 4,000 per month, which is 48,000. Correct? So 5,500, 4,500. Now next, medical allowance 1,000 per month, fully taxable. Yes or no? Which is 12,000, fully taxable. Next, bonus being 1 month basic salary. Again, I assume that bonus is received in the same year. Okay, 1 month basic salary 5,500. Bonus is important for RFA calculation purpose. The company gave an option to him. Okay, fine. Now until now we have got. Now I will calculate RFA, one option. Okay, until now I will do a subtotal. Until now I will do one subtotal. What is subtotal? 66,000 plus 48,000 plus 12,000 plus 5,500. This information is same, no, whether it is a HRA route or RFA route. Now here I'll go for RFA route, then I will go for HRA. Just that I will add these amounts and then I will see gross salary, net salary. Okay, now RFA route. RFA means, suppose if the company has taken rent free, the company gives him rent free accommodation in Kolkata of a fair rental value 1,000. Now is it a rental property or own property or not given? Okay, since they are giving rental value, I assume that it's a rental property which they are giving. If it is a rental property, how much is the perquisite value? 10% of salary or rent. Yes or no? Whichever is lower. Rent, whichever is lower. 10% of salary. Salary means what? Basic. DA for retirement will not. All taxable portion of allowances we will consider, right? 16 plus 12 plus 5,500. 83,500. Correct? Why? Medical taxable portion of allowances should take now for RFA. RFA purpose salary definition is what? Basic plus DA for retirement, commission, bonus, taxable portion of allowances, everything you should take for RFA. Taxable portion of allowances also you should take. 83,500. 83,500 into 10%. 8,350. 8,350 or 1,000 rupees per month. 12,000, whichever is lower. RFA route, the perquisite value is coming 8,350. Now HRA. Another option is what? HRA. Received how much? If another option is, he is deciding 1,000 rupees per month HRA, which means yearly how much is getting? 12. Now how much is exempted? 10 subsection 13A. Option 1, actual amount received 12,000 minus rent paid minus 10% of salary, then 50% of salary because it's a Kolkata city. Now here salary definition is basic. Basic plus DA for retirement plus commission percentage. Here it is only 66,000. Remember, so 66,000 into 10% is 6,600. And remember how much rent he is paying? He is paying a rent of 1,000 rupees per month. So 12,000. So is equal to 5,400. Yes or no? 50% of salary means 33,000. Lower means 5,400 is exempted. Yes or no? Taxable amount is 12,000 minus 5,400. Oh, 6,600 only taxable. In HRA route, 6,600 taxable. In RFA route, 8,350 taxable amount came. So I will go with HRA option. Okay. Now, until then, what is the salary? 1,31,500, and I will go with HRA option, right? 6,600. Therefore, gross salary is what? 1,38,100 minus standard deduction, old regime. So I'll go with 50. 1,38,100 minus 50,000 is equal to 88,100. Entertainment elements is there? Nothing. Profession tax paid information given? Nothing. That's it. So 1,38,100 is the answer. Okay, 88,100. Ultimately, what is the answer? Gross tax, gross salary itself they stopped. At gross salary, here since it is coming less, that is the best option. Which option is best? HRA option is best, not RFA option. Correct? RFA is coming 8,350. HRA we are getting 6,600. Super problem. Correct? Next, another question. Compute income from salary of Mrs. Chowdhury for assessment year 25-26 if at all he is opting for old regime. Old regime means stand deduction 50,000. Profession tax you will get actual amount paid, and entertainment allowance you will get only if it's a government employee. Yes or no? Now following are the particulars for 24-25 directly. Okay, directly. Basic salary, how much is the basic? 15,000 per month, so which is 1,80,000. correct? Next, DNS, if nothing is mentioned, we assume that it is retirement 60% of the salary. DA, we assume that retirement 60, 80, 1,80,000 into 1,80,000 into 60 is equal to 1,08,000. Yes or no? Next, medical allowance 600 per month, actual expenditure irrelevant. Medical allowance 600 per month, 5,000. Yes or no? Medical allowance, correct? Next, house rent allowance 6,000 per month, rent paid 7,200 for a house in Durgapur. 600 into 12, okay, 7,200, yes, very good. Okay, medical allowance is 600 per month into 12 months, sorry, yeah. Then HRA, how much it is? HRA, okay, working note number 1, we will compute at last. Okay, pending. Next, I'll compute at last. Okay, city compensatory 1,500 per month, city compensatory allowance is 18,000. correct? Next, she owns a car, her car only, which is using for official purpose. Her employer reimburses at 3,000, fully official purpose, therefore 0. Yes or no? She is contributing 2,100 per month towards RPF. The company is also contributing same amount. Interest is credited to 11%. Oh, this is again good point. And she paid profession tax. Easy. RPF, how much RPF contributed? Company contributed 2,100 per month. It is left per month. Fine. 2,100 company contribution, I'm taking it. Okay, 25,200 company contributed. Hello, minus how much is exempted? 12% of salary is exempted. Salary means what? Basic 1,80,000 plus DA for retirement 1,08,000 plus commission 0. So 1,80,000 plus 1,08,000, okay, into 12% is equal to 34,560 is exempt. Okay, company contributed 25,200 only, but exemption is up to 34. Therefore, RPF contribution nothing is taxable. Are you clear? Whereas interest on RPF, remember company contributed 25,200, correct? Interest on that, you know how much they paid? 11. But how much is exempted? 9.5. 2.5% is taxable, no? Yes or no? How much is the interest amount, by the way? 2,200 is the interest. Oh, they gave interest amount. So 2,200 interest they gave for 11, but 9.5% only exempt. So indirectly how much is taxable? 11 minus 9.5. 11 minus 9.5 is equal to 1.5 ma. It is 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. Okay, 2,200 into 1.5 divided by 11 is equal to 300 rupees only taxable. Correct? Now HRA working note. HRA received how much, by the way? HRA received how much? Above it is given, you see. Above you given 6,000 per month received, which means 72,000 received minus exemption, actual amount 72,000, rent paid minus 10% of salary, and where is the location it is? Where is the location it is? Rent paid Durgapur, other than Kolkata. Therefore 40% of salary. Salary means what? Basic plus DA for retirement plus commission as a percentage of turnover. Per annum salary is what we already computed. 1,80,000 plus 1,08,000 is equal to, salary is 2,88,000 into 40% is equal to 1,15,200. Now here 10% of salary means what? 28,800. Okay, rent paid how much? She's paying rent how much? 7,200 per month she's paying rent. 7,200 into 12 months, 86,400 she's paying rent. So rent paid in excess of 10% of salary is 57,600. Yes or no? 57,600. Therefore least is 57,600 is exempted. Therefore 72,000 minus 57,600 is equal to 14,400. What is it? 14,400. Substitute here. With this you will get the gross salary 14,400. What is the gross salary? 1,80,000 plus 1,08,000 plus 7,200 plus 14,400 plus 18,000 plus 300 is equal to 27,900. Remember, it is old regime. Therefore, standard deduction is 50,000 and profession tax paid. She gave information profession tax 1,800. She paid profession tax. It is not paid by company ma. If at all company paid it, add it in the above first, then deduct it. Yes or no? Now what is the answer? Minus 50,000 minus 1,800 is equal to 2,76,100. We'll see. 2,76,100 minus 2,75,800. How much difference is there? 300 rupees difference is there. The 300 where we taxed some 300 rupees amount. No, what is the 300 rupees amount? Interest on RPF. Okay, interest on RPF. Why they did not consider? They missed it. Interest on RPF up to 9% only they calculated exemption. Up to 9.5%, no, basically in our CA Inter it is 9.5. Okay, so again here there is one more difference. So interest on RPF as per CMA material only 9% is exempt, not 9.5, which means 2,200 divided by 2 into 11 is equal to 2,200 divided by 11 into 2. 400 only taxable. Even then 400 is taxable. That is okay. Okay. So here by the way we got our answer how much? By the way we got answer 2,76,100. 2,76,100. In that we reduce 300, add 400. Our revised answer will be 2,76,100 minus 300 plus 400 is equal to 2,76,200. Still 275,800. We are getting 400 difference, ma. We are getting 400 difference. Maybe they might have done totaling mistake. We'll see first. Employer contribution to RPF, nothing is taxable, correct? Interest 400 taxable, okay. As per CMA book, they consider 9% exempt, so which I agree also. Gross salary answer 327,900. They get 327,600. Okay, we'll see once. HRA, how much they're taxing it? 14,400. How much we got? Correct only. Okay. Basic correct. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. Everything correct. This also correct. Okay. And only 400 is also correct. Everything correct. No. 180, 108, 7,218 correct. No. Here it is 400. I think we might have done wrong totaling. 1,08,000 plus 7,200 plus 14,400 plus 18,000 plus 400. 328 we are getting. Our totaling is correct, ma. Their total only wrong. We'll see once their total. Okay. Their total we'll see. 1,80,000 plus 1,08,000 plus medical allowance 7,200 plus 18,000 plus taxable HRA 14,400 is equal to 3,27,600 plus 400 they need to add. No. Here they did wrong. 3,28,000. Our answer only right. This 400 they didn't consider. Their totaling is wrong. Our totaling is right. Okay, our problem is right. Even here, originally we computed 300. Our analysis is right as per CA Inter, because as per CA Inter book up to 9.5% we claim exemption, whereas in CMA Inter 9%. So interest on RPF by employer or employee 9% only exempt as per CMA study material. Remember this one more observation, which is different from our book. Okay, next. So that's it. Our answer is right technically. Yes or no? 3,28,000 minus 50,000 minus 1,800 is equal to 2 lakh. The revised answer is 2,76,200. Yes or no? So we also got 2,76,200. Perfect. Correct? Originally we got 276,100, where they got 276,200. Their answer is 276,200 because there's a totaling mistake for them. Our answer is 276,100. 100 rupees difference because of interest related adjustment we did. That's it. With this entire salaries related, all the problems are completed, where we spent close to 4 hours on salaries problem discussion of 38 problems. Fantastic problems. Correct? That's it.